it's going to be a great matchup with or without Lipsy. Lipsy's terrific. But they have very good pieces. They won those 2 games out there without Lipsy against Syracuse and Creighton. I think they have Final Four potential. I think they're that kind of team, so we're excited.
Well, from a offensive standpoint, like you mentioned, Taman Lipsy, star point guard, a lot of other good options as well. Talk about some of their perimeter players besides Lipsy that can really get going.
Milan Momcilovic is just terrific. Like, he hit 8 threes last game. The NBA guys really like him after he came out of the Vegas tournament. So he's just got great size, can really score, knows what he's doing. And then Joshua Jefferson, in my opinion, is their best player. He was a guy that flew under the radar, and then he just exploded out there. And the NBA guys really like him out in Vegas. He is a point forward. He's an elite passer. He can score the basketball. He's physical. He's 6'9". He comes off ball screens and can really make decisions. So it's a tough matchup.
All right, last question for you. You mentioned the turnovers, number 1 turnover team in the country as far as forcing turnovers for them. Would you say that's the biggest key to the game, is the turnover margin here today?
Yeah, they're going to do what they do, but we have to value the basketball. They're very, very physical at what they do with their post traps, with their ball screen D. So when you get a good shot, you got to take it because it might not come back around. So you have to value the basketball. We have to get good shots, and then we have to give them resistance on the defensive end. They live in the paint. I mean, I think that's what they really thrive on. They obviously had 22 made threes last game, which is impressive. But yes, we have to take care of the basketball.
All right, thanks, Coach. Good luck here today.
You got it, Bob.
Thank you, Paul Lusk. And, he talked about Jefferson. If that name is familiar and you're a Colts fan, well, it's because his dad played for the Colts back in the day, and he is a good one. He is, last 2 games, 20 assists, 0 turnovers at 6'9". More on that with Coach Painter in a bit. Hey, Boilermakers, you have the power to save lives by saying yes to organ donation. Just one organ donor can save 8 lives. Learn more at donatelifeindiana.org. On the other side of the break, Bobby Riddell has a scoreboard update. Today it's Purdue, it's Iowa State. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
We know to contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before every dig. But did you also know spraying a white line around the area you plan to dig means utility flags will only go in that area? Fewer flags in the yard? Easier mowing? Everybody wins.
Everybody except my kid. I don't want to mow the yard.
Everybody except for your kid wins. Contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before picking up a shovel. It's the only way to dig. Learn more at 811.safedigindiana.com.
If you're an Exmark mower owner, chances are you've played a part in the evolution of your machine. Hi, Chase Weaver, your sales specialist with Bobcat of Lafayette. Whether you know it or not, you're the reason for the design of the deck, ease of the controls, and the small number of parts. Exmark Zero Turns offer faster mowing times, better cut quality, great durability, and versatility. Bottom line, an Exmark Zero Turn mower could be the last mower you need to buy. Visit Bobcat of Lafayette for product availability, pricing, and financing details.
Hi, I'm Trey Kaufman-Wren, power forward for Purdue basketball. On the court, my job is to read the defense and make the right decisions to put our team in the best position to win. Off the court, landowners need the same kind of sharp vision and quick thinking to protect their farm and family's legacy. That's where the Halderman companies can help. They study the court, anticipate every move, and help you stay one step ahead when it comes to managing or selling your farm. If it has anything to do with the business of farming, Halderman can help. Visit halderman.com today to learn more.
U.S. Foods and the Purdue Boilermakers. What a recipe for success. Like Purdue, we both stand for quality and value. From our state-of-the-art Indianapolis-based distribution center, we at U.S. Foods are committed to meeting our customers' needs by providing all your quality food service products throughout Indiana and northern Kentucky. It's what we do to bring guests into your business every day that makes the difference. Enjoy the game, and remember U.S. Foods, the official food service supplier of Purdue Athletics. We help you make it. Franciscan Health is proud to be the official medical provider for Purdue Athletics. Does a sudden sports injury have you on the bench? We can assist. Franciscan Health sports medicine specialists have mastered a team approach to sports injuries. You'll have access to a network of orthopedic professionals, rehabilitation services, and highly advanced technologies and treatments to get you back out on the field. To learn more, visit franciscanhealth.org/sportsmedicine.
You've worked hard, and you've got what it takes. Purdue Global was built specifically for working adults, so earning a degree you can be proud of is achievable. If you want to start right away, you can. New terms start every month. If you want to go fast, you can. Some of our degrees offer an accelerated Excel track. If you want to go slow, you can. Our advisors can guide you. Whatever you're balancing, Purdue Global is invested in your success. Now is your chance to prove you've got what it takes. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
Welcome back to Mackey Arena. We're here coming up at noon. Purdue will be hosting the Iowa State Cyclones in a top 10 clash. The 10th ranked Cyclones taking on our number 1 ranked Purdue Boilermakers. Time now to take a look at some out-of-town scores. And it's a great slate of men's college basketball when you think about top 25 teams from around the country taking action here today. We have the 20th ranked Auburn Tigers taking on 2nd ranked Arizona. That game is one of the nightcap battles. That'll tip at 10 p.m. on ESPN. Auburn 7-2 on the year, taking on 2nd ranked Arizona 7-0 on the season. One of the other marquee matchups that's also tipping off at noon today over on Fox is 4th ranked Duke taking on 7th ranked Michigan State. Duke 9-0 on the year, Michigan State 8-0. 6th ranked Louisville traveling to Indianapolis to take on 22nd ranked Indiana in a neutral site battle. Both teams 7-1 on the season. That game will tip at 2:15 p.m. on CBS. 3rd ranked Michigan hosts Rutgers in Big Ten action. Rutgers 5-4 on the season, coming off that loss at home against Purdue, taking on 7-0 Michigan. That game tips at 4 p.m. on the Big Ten Network. 8th ranked Houston hosts Florida State as part of the Houston Hoop Showdown. The game tips at 8 p.m. on Peacock. As part of the Music City Madness, 13th ranked Tennessee hosts 14th ranked Illinois, 8 o'clock on ESPN. And then 23rd ranked St. John's will host Ole Miss. The game also tips at 8 p.m. on Peacock. When we return to the pregame show, we will have Coach Painter's pregame comments presented by Purdue Federal Credit Union. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
The Lafayette Noon Optimist annual Christmas tree sale is back. They have the best fresh Christmas trees for sale from November 22nd till December 24th, with the proceeds going to support the great community works they perform during the year. Trees can be purchased in the Frozen Custard parking lot on Wallace and Main in Lafayette from 4 to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 10 to 8 p.m. on Saturdays, and noon until 8 on Friday and Saturdays. Is food a problem for you? Overeaters Anonymous can help. OA offers a 12-step program that addresses emotional, physical, and spiritual well-being as a path to recovery from food addiction. There are no dues, fees, or membership requirements. They meet Tuesdays at 7 p.m. in St. John's Episcopal Church in Lafayette and are on 6th Street at the Green Awning. For more information, visit oa.org.
Tell us about your event. Email Lafayette@starcitytv.com.
For the past 35 years, your local Subway has been raising money to help provide Christmas to needy children in the greater Lafayette area.
Mike Bauer here with your local Subway and Savvy Sliders. We go out and we buy individual presents for kids in need, host a party for them, as well as offer them a hot meal so that they and their families can come meet Santa and get all the gifts that were selected for them personal. You can donate to the Snowflake Party by visiting any of the local Subway stores.
Fox 16 Lafayette and Z96.5 WAZY are proud to partner with your local Subways.
To our employees at Kirby Risk, we want to extend a heartfelt thank you for your trust, your loyalty, and your unwavering support. You've helped us grow and innovate by machining, assembling, and kitting quality products used around the world. Your contributions have truly made a difference, and we're deeply grateful for the opportunity to serve and collaborate with you. Here's to many more years of success and shared achievements.
For employment opportunities, apply at kirbyrisk.com/careers. Find your spark and ignite your career.
Tonight, the top two teams in the nation collide.
The biggest game of the season.
For the Big Ten Championship on Fox.
Give it a Heisman Trophy now.
Julian Sam leads number 1 Ohio State.
This guy is electric.
Against Fernando Mendoza and number 2 Indiana.
This is the Big Ten. A game with huge implications.
The Big Ten Championship, sponsored by Discover. Tonight at 6:30 Eastern on Fox.
Have you heard? Local news is here to stay. Have you heard? Star City News gains viewership year over year. Local reporting on news that's important to you and your family. Star City News. Watch weekdays on NBC 16 Lafayette, Fox 16 Lafayette, ABC 35 Lafayette. Visit StarCityTV.com if you missed yesterday's news, or follow us on social for live updates. Star City News is your local source for local news in Greater Lafayette.
Purdue men's basketball plays right here on Z96.5 WAZY.
Welcome back, everyone, to Mackey Arena. Rob Blackman here. Hope you're having a great morning. We're closing in on a 12:05 tip-off. Purdue and Iowa State. Top 10 showdown today at Mackey. Let's get the thoughts of head coach Matt Painter. His pregame comments presented by Purdue Federal Credit Union. Purdue Federal Credit Union, proud to be the official credit union of Purdue Athletics. Discover the credit union difference at PurdueFed.com. Coach, let's jump right into it here. Iowa State, doing a little research on them the last couple of days. They, as you already know, turned the opposition over basically 25% of their possessions. So 1 out of every 4 times the offense has the ball, Iowa State's going to take it away from them. What is it that makes them so good defensively?
Yeah, it's a lot of things, but I think it just starts, with their ball pressure and then their system, their scheme. They stick to the rules of what they're doing. You're really dealing with some spots on the floor. Like they're very aggressive on the baseline. They're very aggressive in trapping areas. They're gonna blitz the ball. They're gonna trap the basketball. They're gonna do different things and just lift their aggressiveness, but also understand where you're going with it. You can get them a couple times, but you just don't consistently get them. Mm-hmm. Like when you get them, whatever, they're going to understand. Like they've been through this, they've guarded this way. They understand what you can and can't do. And then when you do have some success, there's going to be a minor adjustment there to make you make a different read. So he's a very good coach, very good system, very aggressive, and then they recruit towards it, which obviously is smart. They have good quickness, they have good athleticism. They have some interchangeable pieces there that are just fabulous in rotations, because you're going to get stuck sometimes with size out on the perimeter and smaller guards down by the basket at times. In that case, you got to be able to move your feet and you got to be able to play physical.
Well, it'd be one thing if it was just the defensive end you had to worry about with Iowa State, but they're awfully good offensively, too, averaging 96 points a game. And, man, I look up and down the roster, and there's just I can't talk about all of them. We wouldn't have time here, but I look at the shooting percentage from beyond the arc of Milan Momcilovic. I mean, this guy who just made 8 threes in their game midweek against Alcorn, shooting 55% from 3.
Yeah, and he's making 4 of them. Sometimes you see numbers like that. Some guys making 1.3 threes a game, and you're like, yeah, it's pretty good. But you're dealing with 4.5 to 5 points a game from that. You're dealing with the guy that makes like 4.2 threes a game, shooting 55%. He's a weapon, and he can do more than shoot the basketball. And so he's got great size. He can play out of the post. He can play off the bounce. So just a really, really good player.
And what about Joshua Jefferson? Last 2 games, 20 assists, 0 turnovers, and no fans, he's not a point guard. He plays forward.
Yeah, just that point forward, just a different, guy with that kind of skill set and with that kind of size. And he causes a lot of problems off the dribble, in the post. You got to match him. And if he's getting angles, Iowa State's having success. Like, you got to keep him in front of you and make him score over you. And he's one of those guys that can score over you, but you open Pandora's boxes when he's getting angles and he's getting around. Now he's getting all those assists. Now he's, playing one-on-one. Now you're in foul trouble. You got to do a good job of bottling up and just making it tough on him.
Final thought here. I want to talk about their head coach, T.J. Otzelberger, because I can assume you're pretty familiar with him with your time you worked together in USA basketball. What is it that's allowed him to have the success he's had in a pretty short amount of time in Iowa, at Iowa State?
I think one of the things was he was an assistant there before, so he's familiar. He's familiar with the league. He's familiar with Iowa State. He's seen what has worked there. He's been an assistant for Coach McDermott there. He's been an assistant for Fred Hoiberg there. Now coming back after successful stints at UNLV and South Dakota State, now you have a little bit of understanding of what's going to work, what works, what doesn't work, and then he's implemented his defensive system. He's grown his offensive piece. Now, in my opinion, this is his best team, because they're elite offensively, they're elite defensively. He's got interchangeable pieces. Obviously, Lipsy was out, and you saw how good they were without him. That just made their team's gotten so much better because he's out. Now he comes back. Now they're even that much better. You got that experience. You got good guards, good forwards, and so it's just everything's just hitting at the right time. But he's done a fabulous job. He's one of the best coaches in the country.
Coach Painter, thank you, and good luck here this afternoon.
All right, thank you.
And yes, indeed, Tamin Lipsy is back, and he's in the starting lineup today for Iowa State. Just to confirm, he'd missed the last 3 games because of a groin injury. Coach Painter's pregame comments presented by Purdue Federal Credit Union. Purdue Federal Credit Union, proud to be the official credit union for Purdue fans. Discover the credit union difference at PurdueFed.com. When we come back to sold-out Mackey Arena, Bobby Riddell has a look at the keys to the game. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
If you're a true Boilermakers fan, then you know the real season starts before the first game. Same goes for your home field. No matter how you're planning on managing your acreage, Case IH can help you hit the ground running. Mowing, digging, hauling, and more, our machines are built to handle whatever your land demands. Talk to your local Case IH dealer or go to caseih.com/Boilermakers to win big at home, season after successful season.
At Purdue Federal Credit Union, our credit cards grow with you from graduating in your cap and gown, landing your first job, marrying your best friend, and bringing your own Boilermaker into the world. Carry a card that helps you celebrate all of life's big moments while showcasing your loyalty to where it all started. And with our new exclusive Purdue credit card designs, you can proudly show off your Boilermaker pride every time you pay. Purdue Federal Credit Union, the official credit card for Purdue fans. Federally insured by NCAA.
Boiler up, farmers! As Purdue dominates the court this year, BW Fusion is helping Indiana farmers dominate their fields. We're farmer first, delivering crop nutrition products and data designed for one thing: doing more with less. Less in, more out. That's not just a tagline. It's how we farm now. So whether you're at Mackey or in the combine, team up with BW Fusion and start growing smarter. Visit bwfusion.com to learn more.
Hi, it's Matt Painter, men's basketball coach at Purdue University. I'm proud to be a graduate of the College of Liberal Arts, which continues to innovate with programs like Cornerstone, Degree in 3, and Degree Plus. What I learned in my classes serves me every day. The College of Liberal Arts prepares all Purdue students to think broadly and lead boldly, values that mean a lot to me. I'm grateful for the education I received in the College of Liberal Arts. I encourage you to check out the College of Liberal Arts at Purdue to see where your degree can take you.
On the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield, Boilermaker Basketball is brought to you by Indiana Kitchen Premium Pork Products. Get to know us at indianakitchen.com. The tip is moments away. This is Boilermaker Basketball.
Number 10, Iowa State. Number 1, Purdue. A non-conference get-together at Mackey Arena. Let's get our keys to the game. How can Purdue stay undefeated, Bobby Riddell?
Thank you, Rob. Let's get into it. Key number one, can Purdue limit the live ball turnovers here today? They're going against a team in Iowa State that is elite at forcing these turnovers. They lead the nation, in fact, in forced turnovers right now and are currently turning their opponents over on roughly 1/4 of their possessions. Just a team that's extremely active, long, aggressive on the defensive end. So when you take that into account from a Purdue standpoint, it's inevitable that Purdue is going to have some turnovers in this game, but can they at least limit the live ball turnovers, the ones that can lead to easy baskets in transition for this Iowa State team, open threes, dunks? You got to make sure you don't let this Iowa State team get their head up. And those are the type of turnovers that get the crowd out of the game, too. They're deflating, especially when they lead to points going the other way for the Cyclones. Purdue has been pretty good at taking care of the ball this year, averaging just under 10 turnovers per game. So I would think if Purdue can keep those turnovers at 10 or under, I like the Boilers' chances to pull out this victory. Key number two, how about the star power in this matchup? Which stars will shine the brightest? Both these teams possess a three-headed monster on the offensive end. You look at Braden Smith, Fletcher Lawyer, and Trey Kaufman-Renn for Purdue. Smith averaging 13.4 points, 8.9 assists. Lawyer, 15.6 points, 49% from three. And Trey Kaufman-Renn averaging a double-double, 15.5 points, 11 rebounds per game. And then you flip it over to the Iowa State side, and how about that? The only team in America that's got three guys averaging 18 points or more. Taman Lipsey, the point guard, 18.4 points, 5 assists, 3 steals per game. Momcilovic, 18.1 points, 55% from three. And Joshua Jefferson does it all. He leads his team in points, rebounds, and assists, 18.4 points, 7 rebounds, 5.5 assists per game. Third and final key, Rob. Are we going to get a little Mackey magic here today? How does Iowa State handle this atmosphere, which is electric in this building? We all know it. One of the best atmospheres in college basketball, Mackey Arena. We see it time and time again where teams get flustered. They get overwhelmed by the noise in this arena. It gives Purdue a big edge. Is this Iowa State team, which stars are experienced players, are they able to handle this sort of atmosphere? It's going to be interesting to see, does this crowd give Purdue an edge?
Tell you what, they have their own home court advantage in Hilton Coliseum. They call it Hilton Magic in Ames. Bob Riddell asking for a little Mackey magic today. And I'm with my partner. When we come back, it's the starting lineups presented by Saab and the opening tip-off for Purdue and Iowa State. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Hi, I'm Trey Kaufman-Renn, power forward for Purdue basketball. On the court, my job is to read the defense and make the right decisions to put our team in the best position to win. Off the court, landowners need the same kind of sharp vision and quick thinking to protect their farm and family's legacy. That's where the Halderman companies can help. They study the court, anticipate every move, and help you stay one step ahead when it comes to managing or selling your farm. If it has anything to do with the business of farming, Halderman can help. Visit halderman.com today to learn more.
Indiana farmers, building new markets takes time and pays back dividends with long-term demand for your crops. High oleic soybean oil drives new demand for Indiana soybeans to domestic and international markets. Plus, it's a healthier oil, more desirable to customers. Your checkoff is building this demand right here in Indiana. Purdue Athletics is proud to offer their foods prepared in heart-healthy, high oleic soybean oil this season. Learn more about this oil at incornandsoy.org/premiums. This message was funded by Indiana's soybean farmers and their checkoff.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization, commercial, industrial, and service repair, we lead the way with quality and innovation. We're proud to be locally owned and 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, giving every team member a personal stake in delivering exceptional service. With offices in Lafayette, Avon, Kokomo, and Bloomington, we serve our communities with pride, offering 24/7 emergency coverage when it matters most. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. And always, boiler up.
You've worked hard, and you've got what it takes. Purdue Global was built specifically for working adults, so earning a degree you can be proud of is achievable. If you want to start right away, you can. New terms start every month. If you want to go fast, you can. Some of our degrees offer an accelerated Excel track. If you want to go slow, you can. Our advisors can guide you. Whatever you're balancing, Purdue Global is invested in your success. Now is your chance to prove you've got what it takes. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
on the Purdue Global Sports Network. From Learfield, Boilermaker Basketball is brought to you by University Bookstore, the official textbook provider for Purdue Athletics, and home to the original Purdue Peach. The tip is moments away. Purdue Boilermaker Basketball is on the air.
Purdue, Iowa State, number 1 versus number 10. Here we go. Today's starting lineups presented by Saab, keeping people and society safe. We'll start with the 8-0 Iowa State Cyclones out of Ames, Iowa in the Big 12 Conference. Well, the big news for them, we told you about it a couple times in a pregame program. Their point guard is back, Taman Lipsey, 6'1", 200-pounder. Senior from Ames, Iowa, averaging 18 points a game, averaging 3 steals a game. He is an All-American candidate. He has missed the last 3 games with a groin injury, but he is back today and healthy. He has been in the starting lineup in every game he's ever played at Iowa State. Joining him in the backcourt will be Kylian Touré, a 6'3 freshman from Pamiers, France. He's averaging 11.9 points a game. He had a 20-point game earlier this year against Creighton. At a forward, Milan Momcilovic, shooting 55% from 3. He's on the Julius Erving list. He made 8 threes in their midweek win over Alcorn State. Also at a forward, the uber-talented Joshua Jefferson, 6'9", 240-pound senior, originally from Las Vegas, Nevada, transferring in from St. Mary's. His dad, Ben, played for the Colts. He averages 18 points, 7 rebounds, 5.5 assists per ball game. And at center, Blake Buchanan, a former Idaho Mr. Basketball, a 6'10 junior, who transfers in from Virginia. TJ Otzelberger, in his 5th season as the head coach at Iowa State, he has 2 victories against the number 1 team in the country in his Iowa State career. He'll try to make it number 3 today against the number 1 ranked Boilermakers. Speaking of those Boilermakers, they are 8-0, and here's how they will go. Braden Smith, the point guard, 6'1", 170. The senior from Westfield, who is averaging 8.9 assists a game. That's second best in the country. Joining him in the backcourt, Fletcher Lawyer, 6'5", 180-pound senior, who has made 26 free throws in a row and has now scored over 1,400 points in his storied career. The other starter in the backcourt is Purdue's best perimeter defender, the sophomore C.J. Cox from Lexington, Massachusetts, averaging 7.8 points a game, shooting 39% from 3, but again, his main role is lock down the other team's best perimeter player. At a forward, Trey Kaufman-Wren, 6'9", 240-pound redshirt senior, averaging 15.5 points, 11 rebounds a game. Trey has 8 career double-doubles, and 4 of them have come this season. He's only played in 6 games this year. And at center, Oscar Clough, 6'11", 255-pound, 50-year senior, originally from Sunrise Coast, Australia, transferring to Purdue from South Dakota State. Oscar himself has 25 double-doubles in his career. He's averaging 11.3 points and 9.3 rebounds this season. Head coach of the Boilermakers, Matt Painter, in his 21st season as the head coach of the Boilermakers, and 504 career wins for Coach Painter. 3-man officiating crew today includes Jeffrey Anderson, Michael Redd, and Kelly Pfeiffer, all officials we see on a pretty regular basis on the Big Ten circuit. They work a lot of Big 12 games as well, so Big 12 versus Big 10 with some officials who are certainly familiar with both conferences. Iowa State in traveling red with gold numerals front and back, really more of a yellow. And yellow lettering front and back for the Cyclones. It reads Iowa State in capital block lettering across the chest. Purdue in home whites today. Purdue's wearing the throwbacks, the Rick Mounts we like to call them. It's the white jersey with the script Purdue. Purdue in cursive across the chest in black, with black numerals front and back with the old gold trim. Again, Jack Benter is back and healthy for Purdue after missing the Tuesday night game at Rutgers with illness. And for Iowa State, they get Taman Lipsey back from injury. Before we move further, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Boilermaker Basketball from Learfield.
You can't get any closer to the action. Purdue men's basketball plays right here on Z96.5 WAZY Lafayette.
Number 10 versus number 1. Sold out Mackey Arena. Today, the 94th straight sellout here at Mackey for Boilermaker basketball. You know, Bob, you've been doing this long enough. Some games from the broadcast table just feel a little bit bigger than others. This one is right near the top.
Oh, there's no doubt. It's just the juices are flowing, the adrenaline's pumping. All those sorts of sayings are definitely hitting right now. I'm really excited for this one. Top 10 matchup. You know, 2 Final Four caliber teams going head-to-head in Mackey Arena, the best college basketball atmosphere there is. Yeah, I'm pumped up to say the least, Rob.
As well you should be. Why not? I mean, this is what college basketball has so desperately needed for years, and we've started to see now the transition to big-time out-of-conference games in November and December. There was a time, and you know it, where none of the big schools wanted to schedule the other big schools. That has changed. Now, for seeding purposes, the big dogs want to play the big dogs.
Yeah, you love that, too. It's so great to have that for college basketball, especially these home-and-homes. And this atmosphere is second to none. Was watching Tyrese Halliburton during pregame warm-ups. He was definitely into it.
He's an Iowa State alum, and he's here to watch his school play. Oscar Clough and Buchanan tip it at center court. Clough had to tip it 3 times, but he eventually got it into the hands of Braden Smith. Purdue goes right to left, and we are underway at Mackey Arena, Purdue and Iowa State. And the Cyclones open up in a half-court man-to-man defense. Braden Smith into the left elbow, feeds Oscar Clough, shoots a right-handed hook shot, misses. Tipped a second time, however, by Trey Kaufman-Wren from the right side of the bucket. He missed it, and it's rebounded by Iowa State. And the Boilermakers go 0 for 2 on their first trip. And here's our first chance to see Taman Lipsey, the talented point guard. To Jefferson, who dribbles to the left block, spins twice, throws it out to Lipsey on the high left perimeter. Shot clock at 10 for Iowa State. Momcilovic, a 3 on the right wing. No, he missed it. Rebounded by Braden Smith. He wants to push the tempo, does Braden. Top of the key, it goes to Trey Kaufman-Wren. Dribbles with the left hand one time, picks up the dribble. Now he's in trouble. Iowa State covers up everybody. Purdue throws it out near midcourt where it's caught by Braden Smith. We played 1 minute, no score between Purdue and Iowa State. Left wing, Lawyer, catch and shoot 3, missed it short. Rebounded, however, by, who was that? That was Momcilovic for Iowa State. Quickly ahead to Lipsey, races it into the front court, into the right corner. Iowa State going left to right in their Cardinal uniforms with a gold trim. Off the dribble drive, Torre, left elbow, now comes right block. Kick it out for a 3 from Lipsey in the right wing. It bangs in and out, missed and rebounded by Trey Kaufman-Wren.
Wow, a couple threes for Iowa State, both rattling in and out. Fortunate breaks there for Purdue.
They're the 3rd best three-point shooting team in the country at 43%. Driving, Braden Smith shooting right baseline and scoring 12 feet away as he was falling out of bounds. And light just like that, Purdue scores first, 2-0.
Well, that was cold-blooded there from Braden Smith. We know he loves that fadeaway going right or left, and that time along the baseline, that was extremely difficult but pure.
Lipsey coming to the right wing, bouncing it down low for a 2-handed slam dunk on a screen and dive into the hands of Blake Buchanan, the former Idaho Mr. Basketball, and we're tied at 2 and exactly 2 minutes expired in the first half.
Well, Lipsey showing off his point guard chops as well. That looked like a Braden Smith type of pass. That was a tight window, and he slipped that bounce pass in behind Purdue's defense, and Buchanan caught that thing, and he knew what to do with it, going high up there with the 2-handed slam.
Buchanan averages 8.5 points a game, coming off a 12-point game last weekend against Syracuse. Here's Braden Smith at the right elbow. Cut off there. Throws it topside to... And a foul. A foul is called. He threw it topside to Trey Kaufman-Wren. And as Trey tried to lob it into Oscar Clough, a foul was called against Iowa State. The defender was actually holding the jersey of Clough, so he couldn't get open to free himself for the catch. The foul against Buchanan is his first. Purdue inbounds baseline left.
That was fortunate, I thought, for Purdue. I thought that might have been a clean deflection.
Purdue inbounding has to throw it out near the timeline where it's caught by Clough. Now to Fletcher Lawyer, perimeter right. Now into the hands of the point guard, Braden Smith, with the shot clock at 12. He's dribbling left elbow extended, stopping. Top of the key to Clough. Swing it right side, Trey Kaufman-Renn. Trey trying to back down Jefferson. Shot clock at 5. Now he's going to throw a skip pass. Left corner, catch and shoot, Lawyer. Long, weak side rebound, grabbed by Lipsy and Iowa State. Here come the Cyclones left to right. Momcilovic driving in for the right wing, stopping, shooting a baseline jumper and scoring 10 feet away. That is the talented Milan Momcilovic. He's from Pewaukee, Wisconsin, and he gives Iowa State a 4-2 lead.
He can do it all. He can put the ball on the floor. He can catch and shoot right there, using his size at 6'8" to take the bump from C.J. Cox and then shoot over the top.
Lawyer 3, straight away. It's short. Purdue starts over from the three-point line, and Lipsy's in transition left to right. Momcilovic coming in from the left wing, shooting a right-handed floater. It's short. Rebounded off the front of the rim by Oscar Clough of the Boilermakers. Now Purdue racing right to left. C.J. Cox down low to Trey Kaufman-Renn, and a foul is called. They brought a double team at Trey when he caught it on the right block, and then Iowa State reached and fouled in the process. This foul will go against Torre, Killian Torre. Couple of subs coming in here. Plata and Heisey for Iowa State. Nate Heisey, sixth-year player from Lake City, Minnesota at 6'5". And Plata, 6'11" freshman from Gotha, Germany. Fletcher coming downhill, left block, no look pass, right block, Oscar Clough, the layup good. It's 4-4.
That's a nice job by Fletch, right? The three-pointer's not going in early. Instead of settling for a tough three off a handoff, he drives into the painted area, then drops off a sweet little wraparound bounce pass to Clough for the easy layup.
Jefferson, perimeter right, guarded by Trey Kaufman-Renn. Chest pass top side to Torre. Torre to the right block, tries to back down his defender, gives it up for the bucket. Plata. I had to pause for a moment. That ball was hanging on the rim. I didn't know if it would go in or out, but it goes in on a short layup for Plata, and it's 6-4 Iowa State.
Now, a little unlucky there. Braden Smith reaches his hand around the defender and our offensive player knocked it away, but it went right to Plata.
Down low, Trey Kaufman-Renn, left block, left block. Shot was blocked by Plata and picked up off the floor by Torre of Iowa State. Good defense there by the 6'11" Plata. And now a lob to the rim, and it hit the rim and bounced awkwardly. Picked up by Purdue's C.J. Cox. Lawyer a 3 in transition. Left wing is a bullseye.
That's a big-time transition opportunity and a big mistake there by Iowa State. A terrible pass off the rim. It leads to a Purdue run out, and Cox looking for a shooter. Lawyer on the left wing.
Purdue leads 7-6. Iowa State the ball, working left to right. Jefferson working on Clough. 15 feet away. Stops, pivots, gives to Heisey between the circles. Heisey at the left elbow. Back to Jefferson. Straight away 3. Good. That is Joshua Jefferson, who is 37% from 3 this year, and he gives Iowa State a 9-7 lead.
Yep, he's capable and right there in rhythm with space. That's an easy knockdown for Jefferson. 6 of 16 from 3, so it is low volume, but that was too much in rhythm for a guy of his caliber.
Oscar Clough between the circles, dribbles once left hand, gives to Braden Smith. Braden throws a skip pass left wing for a catch and shoot 3 for Cox. It is short, rebounded by Heisey. Purdue really struggling from the three-point line to start the game, 1 for 5. Iowa State the ball in a 2-point lead, and a steal for Braden Smith. Ahead to C.J. Cox. He lays it in. We're tied at 9. The takeaway from Braden Smith. The layup for C.J. Cox.
Oh, the pilfer by Braden Smith, a little mishandle on the perimeter, and then Braden with an incredible diving pass up ahead with his left hand as he was falling to the floor.
Momcilovic, 14 feet away, will give to the left corner. Jefferson fakes the 3, dribbles in, stolen by Braden Smith. His second steal in a row. Braden leading the break. No look pass to Clough, who lays it in. Timeout, Iowa State. Braden Smith is taking it, and then he's distributing it. 11-9. Purdue up. 14:02 to go in the first half. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
At Purdue Federal Credit Union, our credit cards grow with you from graduating in your cap and gown, landing your first job, marrying your best friend, and bringing your own Boilermaker into the world. Carry a card that helps you celebrate all of life's big moments while showcasing your loyalty to where it all started. And with our new exclusive Purdue credit card designs, you can proudly show off your Boilermaker pride every time you pay. Purdue Federal Credit Union, the official credit card for Purdue fans. Federally insured by NCAA.
University Bookstore, the official textbook provider for Purdue Athletics and home of the original Purdue Pete, announced the return of 3-Point Thursdays. When the men play, win or lose, you score on every three-pointer. You can save up to 39% off your purchase. Get set to save with Purdue men's basketball with 3-Point Thursdays. 2 locations, State Street and across from Mackey Arena. Save at University Bookstore.
Keystone Cooperative understands that your family matters most, which is why safety is our top priority. Our commitment to serving the local community is all about being an active part of the places we call home. By choosing Keystone Seriously Local Propane, you are supporting local communities and helping us make an impact where it matters most, right here at home. Keystone Cooperative, seriously local propane, and proud to back the Boilermakers.
Whether you're flying to cheer for the Boilermakers at a game or flying for business, there's a smarter way to travel. United Airlines now deports daily from Purdue University Airport to Chicago O'Hare, connecting you to over 200 destinations worldwide. Skip the drive and stress of departing from a large airport and fly LAF from the new Amelia Earhart Terminal in West Lafayette with easy parking and quick check-in. Fly local, fly LAF. Learn more at purdue.edu/airport.
This is Daniel Jacobson, and you're listening to Purdue Basketball.
Purdue leading Iowa State 11-9, 14:02 to go in the first half. Purdue All-American Braden Smith has 2 points, 2 steals, 2 assists. Tonight's game, it's sponsored by BW Fusion. We know the challenges farmers face, and we're here to help you win. Our biological and crop nutrition products built on data and designed to drive maximum profitability from every acre. BW Fusion, less in, more out. This is how we farm now. Rob Blackman with Bobby Riddell. Iowa State shooting it well to start the game, Bob. Luckily for Purdue, though, they're turning it over, so they're not getting as many cracks at the bucket.
That's right. They've made 4 of their last 5 field goals, and like you said, shooting it well. 50% from 3, 57% from the field, but thankfully some turnovers here as of late. Braden Smith with 2 steals in succession, leading to 2 runouts back-to-back, 4 straight points for the Boilers.
Purdue has subbed in 7-4 redshirt freshman Daniel Jacobson and 6'3 sophomore Jakari Harris. Lipsy with the ball for Iowa State. To the right elbow he goes. Gives the Jefferson perimeter right. Dribbles once, gives the Heisey on the right arm. He dribbles near the top of the key, throws it to the new man into the game who just subbed in, Jamarion Bateman for Iowa State, a 6'3 freshman from Milwaukee. Lipsy a deep 3, left arc, missed it. But Heisey an offensive rebound. He missed it and then tipped in his own miss. Nate Heisey, 2 offensive rebounds on that trip. He scores. He's a transfer from Northern Iowa, and we're tied at 11.
That's a huge extra effort play there by Heisey. Not even the first crack, but the second.
And there's Purdue's first turnover. Braden Smith was trying to throw the ball left arc to Trey Kaufman-Wren, and he threw it out of Trey's reach and out of bounds, and that's Purdue's first turnover of the game. Remember, Iowa State turns over the opposition 19 times a game. That's second best in the country.
You hate those kind of turnovers, but at least it's a non-live ball variety, right? It goes out of bounds, you can set your defense.
Lipsy skip past to Heisey. 3 on the way, left corner is long, and it's rebounded by whom? Going to be a foul on Daniel Jacobson. Jacobson was fighting with Buchanan for the rebound, and I wanted to see who might come away with it. It was Buchanan, and then Daniel reached and fouled out of frustration. Baseline right here for Iowa State. We're tied at 11, 13-minute mark of the first half. Lipsy inbounds to Jefferson, right baseline. He tries to bully his way to the rim and had a shot blocked. Blocked by Jacobson. Purdue on a run out. Jakari Harris leading the break. Nice play, Daniel Jacobson, his 20th block of the season, giving Purdue the basketball. Jacobson a screen to the top of the key for Braden Smith. He'll lob back to Jacobson, who catches and dunks from the right side of the bucket.
Oh, how about that? The lob threat. Jacobson strikes early. Braden Smith, a little right to left cross, comes off the ball screen. Jacobson, the lob threat at the rim.
Purdue leads 13-11. Jefferson, deep 3, left wing, good again. Joshua Jefferson, as good as advertised. Played his first 2 seasons at St. Mary's. Now he's playing for Iowa State, and he gives Iowa State a 14-13 lead.
Yeah, both those threes have looked really comfortable and smooth.
Here's a short jumper missed by Braden Smith. Rebounded Daniel Jacobson. Then his shot was blocked. He got it back. He missed it. Trey Kaufman-Renn gets it. He'll go strong to the bucket. In traffic. He missed it. Got his rebound. And now he'll score, but they're going to say hold everything a foul on the third try. On the third try for Purdue, a foul was whistled against Iowa State. That will send Trey Kaufman-Renn to the foul line when we come back. This is not a game for the week. 12 minutes to go, first half. Iowa State 14, Purdue 13. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
I'm Pam from St. Anthony Healthcare. For over 30 years, St. Anthony Rehabilitation and Nursing Center has provided the highest quality nursing, clinical care, and specialized therapy. Our committed staff is proud of our home-like environment, compassion, excellence, and employee longevity. It all translates into the best focused short-term care in physical, occupational, and speech therapy services. So when you or someone you know is considering one-on-one specialized therapy, think of St. Anthony Healthcare, where caring is the bottom line.
Everyone has a fave Wendy's Frosty flavor. And when you're choosing from chocolate or vanilla, it's not that hard. But now, there's all new Frosty Swirls and Frosty Fusions. So try picking your fave from Oreo Brownie Fusion, Pop-Tarts Strawberry Fusion, Strawberry Swirl, Brownie Batter Swirl, Caramel Swirl, and Caramel Crunch Fusion. Not so easy now, huh? For a fresh way to Frosty, gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later.
At participating U.S. Wendy's. Hours may vary by location. Oreo is a trademark of Mondelez International Group. Pop-Tarts is a trademark of Kellogg North America Co., LLC. Used with permission.
The force is strong at Ramsey's Emporium.
Scotty, beam me to Ramsey's.
Ramsey's Emporium has the power!
From Star Wars to Star Trek to He-Man, Masters of the Universe, we have all your favorite action figures. Even scary movie action figures like Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, and Haunting Your Dreams with Freddy Krueger. Come into Ramsey's Emporium to fill your action figure want list today.
Ramsey's Emporium in Lafayette near the Eastside 10 IMAX Theater.
Tonight, the top two teams in the nation collide.
The biggest game of the season.
For the Big Ten Championship on Fox.
Give it live and drove it out.
Julian Sam leads number 1 Ohio State.
This guy is electric.
Against Fernando Mendoza and number 2 Indiana.
This is the Big Ten. A game with huge implications.
The Big Ten Championship, sponsored by Discover. Tonight at 6:30 Eastern on Fox.
From the jump ball till the clock hits zeros, Purdue men's basketball is on Z96.5.
14, Purdue 13. Rob Blackman here with Bobby Riddell. On-site audio engineer is Wes Scott. Take your life and career to the next level with Purdue Global. Purdue's online university built for working adults. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu. When we resume action at the foul line, it'll be Trey Kaufman-Renn with 2 foul shots. That foul was whistled against Josh Jefferson as we went to the last commercial break. First foul on Jefferson. Would not hurt my feelings to see him in foul trouble today because he has already made 2 threes, both from the left wing. He's a reigning Big 12 Player of the Week. He's on the Karl Malone list. He's first team All Big 12 preseason, and he's been as good as advertised.
From what we've seen early, there's no doubt. He looks like a pretty serious guy. The ability to step out, make threes, can facilitate. Had 10 assists and 0 turnovers their last game against Alcorn State, so he clearly can facilitate the basketball. Kind of one of those point forwards, just a dynamic player. And Trey Kaufman-Renn, it's a tough matchup for him. He's going to have to get out there and start to make him uncomfortable on those 3-point attempts as Trey rattles home the first free throw here to tie this game up at 14.
Trey, 67% foul shooter. Omer Meyer has just subbed in for the Boilermakers, replacing Fletcher Lawyer. Meyer, the 6'4 freshman from Tel Aviv, Israel. And Trey missed the second foul shot, so he goes 1 of 2. We're tied at 14. Iowa State rebounds the miss, and here they come left to right in their Cardinal uniforms with their point guard, Taman Lipsey, playing for the first time in 3 games. Lipsey on a back cut, had it stolen. Stolen by Trey Kaufman-Renn. He throws it ahead to Braden Smith, who's in the deep right corner. Trapped there. Throws it into the block. Caught by Jacobson, who turns and scores. Another assist for Braden Smith, and Purdue's up 16-14.
Great off-ball awareness defensively by Kaufman-Renn, moving over from the weak side to steal that pass. Would have been a layup for Heisey, and then it leads to the run out.
And a steal here for Omer Meyer. He's racing to the other end, attacking Jefferson, and scoring in transition. Purdue right now, a clinic on steals. They're 4th of the game, and Purdue's up 18-14.
Great steal. Omer Meyer sneaking in from behind, and then nice job using his body to ward off Jefferson on the finish.
Jefferson, right elbow, trying to back down. Braden Smith. He throws a skip pass, however, far left wing into the hands of Bateman. Shot clock at 10. Lipsy now dribbling between the circles. Coming to the right elbow, throwing up a wild underhanded shot and making it. Oh, that was a tough shot for Taman Lipsy. His first scoring of the game. A scoop shot from 8 feet away, and it's 18-16 Purdue.
Well, Rob, you and I were in film session this morning, and the coaches said he loves that little scooping layup, and man, did he deliver right there.
That was big time. Homer Meyer, perimeter left, guarded closely by Heisey. Feeds it on a chest pass, top of the key. Trey Kaufman-Renn, he drives in and has the ball stolen by Jefferson. A takeaway for Iowa State. And a near steal by, it is going to be a turnover. I was going to say a near steal by Braden Smith, but what I didn't see is, though he lost the ball, in the process, he tipped it off an Iowa State player, and that'll give the ball right back to Purdue. Baseline right.
I think what happened there, Rob, actually, you got kind of blocked out. So Jefferson thought the guy in the corner was going back door, and he threw it, and there was miscommunication, and the ball just ended up rolling out of bounds. But Braden did almost deflect it to make it off Purdue, but thankfully he missed it, and so it went out off of Iowa State.
Iowa State averages 9 turnovers per game. They're already at 6. And we haven't even played 10 minutes. Jack Benter, the 6'6 redshirt freshman, is subbed in for the Boilermakers. And a turnover. Braden Smith had his pass stolen by Torre at midcourt. Torre will drive, give to Momcilovic. He'll shoot a 3 on the deep right wing. It's in and out, no good. And Jack Benter rebounds for Purdue. The Boilermakers catch a break as a 55% three-point shooter misses a triple. Meyer between the rings, dribbling between the legs, guarded very closely by the defender Torre. A freshman on freshman here. Homer Meyer will rise and shoot from the right elbow and miss. Oscar Clough fighting for it. And Braden Smith ends up with it. A 3. Triple time! Thanks to the hustle of Oscar Clough.
Oh, what a play there for Purdue. The extra effort. Then Jack Benter diving. Tips that ball right to the top of the key. Braden Smith locked and loaded.
Purdue's up 21-16. Torre left wing. Heisey 15 on the shot clock. Coming down the left side of the paint. And he turned it over. He tried to throw a short pass to Buchanan and threw it out of bounds. 7 turnovers against the Cyclones.
Well, how about this? We thought the turnover factor was going to be huge. Maybe from an Iowa State standpoint, turning Purdue over, they lead the country in forced turnovers. Instead, it's been the pressure and the activity of Purdue's defense really causing a lot of disruption for this Iowa State offense.
Right now, 7 turnovers for Iowa State, 2 turnovers for Purdue. Braden Smith over the timeline, right to left in the white uniform, driving, giving to Homer Meyer. He goes into the left elbow, now retreat dribbles with Heisey guarding him closely. Shot clock at 11. Purdue throws it into Clough, and there'll be a foul called as the ball was being thrown into Clough. Dominicus Plata was being a little too aggressive on the interior pass. The foul against Plata. That's the 4th on Iowa State, the 1st on Dominicus Plata.
That's going to be a tough one for you there.
Freshman from Gotha, Germany. Clough with a catch. Far perimeter left. Gives the ball to Braden Smith, who dribbles on the motion P, the logo at midcourt here at Sold Out Mackey Arena. Braden Smith coming downhill. Skip pass right side Meyer. 3 on the way from the right wing is no good. Rebounded by Lipsy of Iowa State. Here come the Cyclones. Left to right there on the run. Lipsy leading the charge. Stops on the left baseline. Shoots a short jumper. It's an air ball. Rebounded by Purdue's Braden Smith. Here comes Purdue with a 2-on-4. Braden Smith coming downhill. Stopping. Had it knocked away and then out of bounds. Last touch Braden Smith. One of the few times we see Braden make a poor decision. Purdue did not have the numbers. They were outnumbered 4-2, yet Braden took the ball into the teeth of the defense and turned it over.
Yeah, you're right on that. It seemed like Braden just got himself a little bit too deep on that one. But, we're gonna trust Braden Smith in transition more often than not.
Absolutely. Yeah, again, the emphasis is on one of the few times he makes a bad decision
no doubt.
in transition. Substitution, here's Dominic Nelson, the backup point guard, 6'5 senior, transfer from Utah Valley. He's into the game. Taman Lipsy is out. Braden Smith leaves the game for Purdue. C.J. Cox is in for him. 8:22 to go in the first half. Purdue leads 21-16. Momcilovic gives it up right wing to Jefferson. Now top of the key, play time. Short jumper, left elbow, rise and fire good. Kylian Torre, his first scoring of the game. The freshman from France averages 12 a contest.
just used his size and physicality there to kind of bump off his primary defender to create the space for the pull-up.
21-18. Clough, a catch at the top of the key, holds the ball above his head, gives to C.J. Cox, left baseline jumper on the run, no. Pulled out of there by Jefferson off the weak side for Iowa State. Purdue a 3-point lead, Iowa State the bull. Jefferson driving in from the top of the key on Benter, stopping on the block, spinning, shooting, scoring. Joshua Jefferson has 8 points in the first half. He is a good one. 21-20 Purdue.
That was a big-time move, and you can see why teams are afraid of his ability to put the ball on the floor.
Meyer drives and was fouled at the rim, coming down the left side of the paint. 2 free throws for Omer Meyer when we resume action. It's 21-20 Purdue. 7:25 to go first half. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Franciscan Health is proud to be the official medical provider for Purdue Athletics. Does a sudden sports injury have you on the bench? We can assist. Franciscan Health sports medicine specialists have mastered a team approach to sports injuries. You'll have access to a network of orthopedic professionals, rehabilitation services, and highly advanced technologies and treatments to get you back out on the field. To learn more, visit franciscanhealth.org/sportsmedicine. At Indiana Packers, just 20 miles down the road from Mackey Arena, we're not just really good Indiana kitchen bacon makers.
We're Purdue alumni.
We're student interns.
We're student parents.
We're fans. We're season ticket holders.
We're John Purdue Club members.
We're Boilermakers.
Our Indiana Packers products like Indiana Kitchen Bacon, Kentucky Legend Ham, and other premium pork products are more than just locally made. They are Boilermade.
Indiana Packers is a proud sponsor of Purdue Athletics.
You've worked hard, and you've got what it takes. Purdue Global was built specifically for working adults, so earning a degree you can be proud of is achievable. If you want to start right away, you can. New terms start every month. If you want to go fast, you can. Some of our degrees offer an accelerated Excel track. If you want to go slow, you can. Our advisors can guide you. Whatever you're balancing, Purdue Global is invested in your success. Now is your chance to prove you've got what it takes. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization, commercial, industrial, and service repair, we lead the way with quality and innovation. We're proud to be locally owned and 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, giving every team member a personal stake in delivering exceptional service. With offices in Lafayette, Avon, Kokomo, and Bloomington, we serve our communities with pride, offering 24/7 emergency coverage when it matters most. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. And always, boiler up.
This is Coach Brandon Brentley, and you're listening to Purdue Basketball.
Purdue Athletics would like to thank and recognize members of the Black and Gold Club who support Purdue Athletics through their sponsorship at the highest level. Black and Gold Club members include Beck's Hybrids, BW Fusion, Indiana Packers Corporation, Purdue Federal Credit Union, Purdue Global, Riley Children's Health, State Farm Insurance, and Wabash. Each great partners of Purdue Athletics. The foul as we went to that last commercial timeout was whistled against Dominic Nelson, trying to stop a layup at the left side of the bucket by Purdue's Omer Meyer, which means Meyer goes to the line for 2 free throws. Omer is 3 of 5 at the foul line this year in limited opportunities. Right now, Purdue plays with Meyer and Cox, Trey Kaufman-Wren, Oscar Clough, and Fletcher Lawyer. Omer Meyer wears number 17 on the white uniform, shooting free throw line left. Dribbles twice, bends the knees, wearing blue sneakers today, and makes the foul shot.
This is hopefully a big trip to the foul line for Omer. Able to see that first free throw go in there. Hopefully can see this second one go in. He's been struggling here as of late with the jump shot the last handful of games. Feel like this could be good for his confidence to see a couple free throws go down.
Made both of them. 4 points for Omer Meyer, who had 11 points against Texas Tech, you might remember, when Purdue played in the Bahamas. 3-point lead for the Boilermakers, 23-20. Nelson coming to the right block, and he got clobbered. He took a dribble handoff full speed ahead on the right wing and just went charging to the right block, and Oscar Clough fouled. Second foul of the game against the Boilermakers, and that will send to the foul line Dominic Nelson, a senior transfer from Utah Valley. He was the WAC Player of the Year last year. First free throw is good. This season, Dominic Nelson averages 7 points a game.
Nelson just 18 of 30 from the foul line, 60%, 0 for 5 from 3 on the year, so not a terrific shooter. But Purdue had a freshman mistake as Nelson does end up making both free throws. Freshman mistake from Omar Meyer there. Should have been a switch on the handoff, but he was so attached to Momcilovic, and understandably so because he's such a good shooter, but he missed the switch, and that allowed the drive.
Purdue 23, Iowa State 22, 7:05 to go. We're in the first half at Mackey Arena. A sold-out Mackey Arena. 94th consecutive sellout here in West Lafayette. Trapped on the right sideline is Meyer, and he almost turned it over. He did turn it over. He got trapped on that sideline. Purdue's 4th turnover. Nelson driving downhill. Right block, scores again. Off the bench, Dominic Nelson, who's the sub for Taman Lipsey, is getting the job done with the All-American Lipsey on the bench. And now it's 24-23 Iowa State.
Omer got himself in trouble there with that ball screen on the baseline or the sideline side.
C.J. Cox, right wing perimeter catch for Lawyer. Bounces it down inside to Trey Kaufman-Renn. Double teamed on the right block. Swing it left wing for a Meyer 3. On the way, in and out, no good. And a foul on the rebound against, I think, Oscar Clough. And that will be his second. 2 fouls on Clough, and that gets Daniel Jacobson up off of the bench with 6:21 to go in the first half. Well, good minutes off the bench for Iowa State, and Dominic Nelson, not only was he able to steady the ship with Taman Lipsey on the bench, but he was able to give him a lift. And Iowa State has a 1-point lead. 6:21 to go. We're in the first half. Iowa State the Bull. These two teams will play next year in Ames. And a steal. C.J. Cox took the ball away from Nelson. Now Purdue on a race, right to left. Boilermakers with the ball. Inside to Jacobson, and he was fouled. And that'll be 2 on Jefferson. Jefferson got caught behind in the post. Daniel Jacobson caught it at the rim. 6:09 to go. That's team foul number 6. And for the moment, TJ Otzelberger, I was going to say he's going to leave Jefferson in the game, but he changes his mind and brings in Momcilovic. Jefferson will go to the bench with 2 fouls. 6:09 to play. We're in the first half. Purdue trails 24-23.
Nice job there by Daniel Jacobson, rim running in transition and putting his body on Jefferson and putting Jefferson in that bind.
Lawyer, baseline, 15-footer. That's left baseline, no good. Weak side rebound missed by Trey Kaufman-Renn. Then out of bounds, last touched by Purdue, baseline left. Trey Kaufman-Renn wishes he had that one back. He had a point-blank putback right side and missed it.
He had the smaller Heisey on him. Just definitely going to want that one back. Got to go up strong and finish.
Lipsey left elbow extended to Heisey, top of the key, swing it right side. Momcilovic on the catch. Now top of the key it will go. Buchanan back to Momcilovic. He drives and scores, making it 26-23 Iowa State.
It's a tough finish there, but C.J. Cox trying to come over from the weak side there. Tries to go vertical. Momcilovic just so much bigger and stronger, able to finish through.
Impressive player is Milan Momcilovic, the junior from Pewaukee, Wisconsin. Purdue with the ball, white uniforms, right to left. And Purdue tried to roll it inside on the right block to Trey Kaufman-Renn, but it got tipped out of bounds by Heisey. Purdue keeps the ball, but with 9 on the shot clock. Purdue with it, baseline left.
Braden tried to whip that bounce pass in from about 24 feet and probably too long to try to get that pass in there.
Lob and a dunk for Jacobson off the baseline, inbound. Jacobson, a two-handed punch. Purdue trails by 1.
That was sweet right there. A little back screen lob action, and the 7'4" center goes to get it.
Nelson, right block, stops and spins, gives him Momcilovic. Deep 3 straight away, good. That's what he can do. A step back triple for Milan Momcilovic, and it's 29-25 Iowa State.
That was just a high-level play there, and he likes going to his left on those pull-up threes. Just a little shake and bake to create space from Lawyer.
Short roll into the hands of Trey Kaufman-Renn, who lobs it to the front of the rim, where Daniel Jacobson catches and dunks again. 8 points for Daniel Jacobson. 29-27 Iowa State. Heisey between the circles. Topside feed into Buchanan's hands. Now driving and fouling. Jacobson was fouling the driving Dominic Nelson, and now that's 2 fouls on Jacobson. So Purdue has committed 4 fouls, all from the center position. 2 on Jacobson, 2 on Clough, and that sends Dominic Nelson to the foul line, where today he's 2 for 2.
That's where Daniel's just got to be ready for the drive. Nelson was over there clapping his hands, as Nelson makes the first free throw. Nelson saw the mismatch. He knew he'd have a chance to drive Jacobson. He's not a three-point shooter, though. 0 for 5 on the year. If Daniel wants to just bait him into taking one, Purdue would be fine with that. Daniel's got to be ready to move his feet immediately on the catch and give him a couple steps. Unfortunately, Daniel just took a little step forward towards Nelson on the catch, and that's all the space Nelson needed to be able to get that shoulder down and get past him and draw the foul.
4:22 to go first half, and Purdue's going to play small as Nelson missed his second foul shot. Rebounded Trey Coffin-Rin. Trey now will play the 5 because Jacobson has come out of the game and Jack Benter in to play the 4. So Purdue plays small here with TKR at the 5. Boilermakers the ball, trailing by 3. Braden Smith has the ball, dribbling on the high right arc. Crossover dribble, trying to get to the top of the key. Nelson guards him closely. Now he shoots a baseline. Fade away, right baseline. Good defense, better offense from Braden Smith. Then it's 30-29. Purdue trails by 1.
That was one of those possessions that it didn't look like it was maybe going to end super favorably for Purdue. Good defense by Iowa State, but Braden Smith, like you said, better offense.
Torrey between the circles. Chest pass right side, Momcilovic. He dribbles into the free throw line, extended, stops. Kicks it to Nelson on the left wing. Now back into the hands of Torrey. Shot clock at 7. Torrey back to Nelson. Fakes the 3. Dribbles in to shoot from 14 and leaves it short. And it's rebounded by Jack Benter. Then knocked away from him. Out of bounds baseline right. And this will be Iowa State ball when we come back. Looking to buy, sell, or build a home, but don't know where to start? Call trusted agents at True Blood Real Estate, the official real estate partner of Purdue Athletics. It's Iowa State 30, Purdue 29, 3:24 to play in the first half. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Domino's Mix and Match menu has items for every occasion. Flaked on your friend's open mic night? Flaky bread twists and molten lava cakes should do the trick. Soccer team duty? Medium 2-topping pizzas and stuffed cheesy bread are your best defense. Is it your dog's half birthday? Celebrate his biggest day with savory sandwiches and tender specialty chicken. Mix and match 2 or more items for $6.99 each at Domino's. Ask for this offer. 2-item minimum prices, participation, delivery area, and charges may vary. Bone and wings, bread bowl pasta, and pan pizza will cost extra. Local stores have delivery fees and can charge extra for some menu items.
When disaster strikes, the last thing you want is this. You're stressed, you need help, but your big box insurance company, they're miles away.
All of our agents are currently busy.
And miles removed. When you call RME Insurance, you're speaking with a local expert who knows your street, your storm, your story. Serving the greater Lafayette community with trusted insurance solutions for over 30 years. Because at RME Insurance, our customers are our community.
Whether it's basketball or business, the key to success is teamwork.
Our Cellular Express team of professionals has had the privilege of serving the Lafayette and surrounding communities for over 31 years.
We're the only locally owned and operated AT&T authorized retail store in central Indiana. So if you're looking for a new smartphone, tablet, or a smartwatch,
or if you need help navigating a tech issue,
stop by Cellular Express, 2122 Veterans Memorial Parkway South.
Then turn at the Wendy's light, go Boilers.
The game of survival is in your hands. Good luck.
They came out here to win $250,000.
Let's go!
You're playing a totally different game than we're playing in the wilderness. You all want to hate me? That's fine.
Start scheming, boys. I need some goodies. Please hit that button.
Oh my gosh.
I should have applied for the floor. Rob Lowe wouldn't do this to people.
Extracted. Season premiere this January on Fox.
Every play, every game. Purdue men's basketball on Z96.5.
Iowa State 30, Purdue 29. Indy Classic presented by Bush's Chili Beans returns to Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis 2 Saturdays from today, December 20th. It's a doubleheader. Starts with Butler and Northwestern at 4 o'clock. Then Boilermakers take on Auburn at 6:30. You can buy your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Rob Blackman here with Bobby Riddell. 3:24 to go in this first half. Iowa State has out-rebounded Purdue by 2. Purdue right now trying to work around a little bit of foul trouble. 2 on Daniel Jacobson, 2 on Oscar Clough. Iowa State's Joshua Jefferson on the bench with 2 fouls. Purdue has won 36 in a row in this building against non-conference competition. If they're going to make it 37 in a row, they're going to earn it today. Iowa State is that good.
Yeah, Boilers got their hands full today. This is an evenly matched game.
Lipsy found a teammate for a layup, and it was blocked from behind by Braden Smith out of bounds. That should have been a give-me layup for Torrey on the inbounds, but Braden Smith came swooping in from behind and blocked the ball out of bounds to save the layup.
And said it was patty cake time from Braden Smith on the backside.
See what Iowa State does now on a baseline inbound. This time they got to throw it all the way out to midcourt, where it's caught by Dominic Nelson, the young man from Miami, Florida, who's been excellent off the bench. Here's a steal by Braden Smith, diving on the floor, picked up in the backcourt by Nelson. Shot clock is down to 6. Now 5. Nelson will lose the ball, picked up by Trey Kaufman-Renn. Purdue ends up with a takeaway after all of that. C.J. Cox to Fletcher Lawyer. We're into 3 minutes to go in the first half. That last play by Braden Smith was our hustle play of the game, presented by Republic Airways. Start your aviation career today with their Lift Academy flight training program. Benter, a 3 in the left corner, is short. Momcilovic the rebound, but we have a foul on Torrey of Iowa State, trying to keep Trey Kaufman-Renn off of the glass. That'll be a 1-and-1 because that's team foul number 7 on Iowa State. And to the foul line will go Trey Kaufman-Renn, the redshirt senior. 2 fouls on Killian Torrey.
That was good offense there by Purdue, and the extra spacing that Jack Benner at the 4 provides. You spread Iowa State out, and you get a great one more pass from Lawyer from the wing to Benner in the corner. Just unfortunately unable to knock down that open 3, but luckily TKR going to the line here.
And he misses the front end, but hold everything. What do we have? A foul.
Foul. Wow, you're right. I was thinking maybe a free throw violation on a lane violation.
Was on a Purdue
Jack
player.
Benner,
Was it Benter? Okay. Yeah. Jack was trying to carve space for a rebound. Purdue misses the front end of a 1-and-1. Purdue trails 30-29, and Iowa State has the ball.
Phil Raftery here feels like a little nickel dimer there on JB.
Torrey straightaway 3, no good. Rebound of Purdue's Braden Smith. He wants to lead the break. Dribbles through 3 players. Now gives to Fletcher Lawyer, who had it stolen away from him by Momcilovic. So Purdue gives it back. Torrey a 3, left wing. This one is good. He missed one a moment ago. This one he does not miss. 5 in the game for Killian Torrey, and it's a 4-point lead here for Iowa State.
Just a huge live ball turnover, unfortunately, for Purdue. You get the long rebound, you're going the other way, and then tough turnover there.
Braden Smith, no-look pass. Trey Kaufman-Renn missed the bunny and then fouls. Trey is having a tough first 20 minutes. He has only 1 point. He's missed 2 shots that have been right at the rim, point blank.
Missed the front end of the 1-and-1.
Missed the front end of a 1-and-1, and now he fouls out of frustration here. Braden Smith pats him on the chest and says, "You're okay, big fella." 2:03 to go in this first half. Purdue's trailing 33-29, and Iowa State has the ball. Cyclones out of the Big 12, ranked 10th in the country, 8-0. Torrey picks the ball up on the right arc, gives to the point guard Lipsy. He's standing on the right arc himself. Picks up his dribble. Left wing, it'll go to Momcilovic. He goes left elbow, leaves the ball on the floor. Picks it up to give to Tipsy with a shot clock at 8. Cox on Tipsy. Dribbling left wing. Stopping. Skip pass to the right corner. A catch and 3 for Heisey is short and rebounded by Trey Kaufman-Renn of Purdue. Trey does have 7 rebounds. A team high. Purdue the ball with 90 seconds remaining. Braden Smith to Trey Kaufman-Renn. Short floater. There it is. A push shot from 12 feet away, right in front of the bucket. And Purdue's down 33-31.
That's a big shot for Trey Kaufman-Renn. Getting that little push floater to go, and now this Mackey crowd back into it.
Buchanan holds the ball on the left arc. Now he gets it back, left block, floater good. Blake Buchanan, 4 points, off an excellent feed from his point guard, Taman Lipsy.
Ooh, that feed was
That
nice.
was very Braden Smith-like
that was
there.
Between his legs with the right hand to Buchanan diving to the rim. We've seen Braden do that a number of times as well.
4-point Iowa State lead. Here's another push shot. This one's no good. Trey Kaufman-Renn, 15 feet in front of the bucket. Torrey rebounds for the Cyclones. Heisey's on the right arc. Gives it up to Momcilovic. That's Buchanan, I beg your pardon. It's on Buchanan. And the foul will go against Purdue's Jakari Harris as Buchanan was trying to spin in the middle of the painted area.
And a 7th team foul, so Buchanan going to go to the line for a 1-on-1, which may not be the worst thing for Purdue in this case. Just a 47% free throw shooter, 8 of 17 at the line. Kaufman-Renn gave the Cyclones a gift earlier with the missed front end of a 1-on-1. Hopefully Buchanan can return the favor.
former Idaho Mr. Basketball Blake Buchanan from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. 33 seconds remain in the half. This is a 1-and-1 for Buchanan. Free throw line right as he bends the knees and misses it. Rebounded by Jakari Harris. And there's roughly a 3-second differential, shot clock to game clock. Purdue the ball right to left in the white uniforms, trailing 35-31. Matt Painter gives the stop sign to Braden Smith, says, hold on, guys. Now we go with 10 on the shot clock, says the head bowl coach. Braden wants a screen from Trey Coffin-Ren, top of the key, gets it. Gives a pass into the left corner for an open three for Jakari Harris. It's no good. 4 seconds now, 3. Iowa State the ball. They're going to get a 3 from Momcilovic at the horn, and he missed it from the right wing. Boy, you felt like that one was going to go in for Momcilovic. Right wing, he let it fly, and it was just short. The Iowa State Cyclones lead the Purdue Boilermakers 35-31 as we have reached halftime at Purdue's Mackey Arena. When we come back, it's today's halftime report brought to you by Country Financial. Worry less and feel more confident with auto and home insurance designed to meet your needs. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization, commercial, industrial, and service repair, we lead the way with quality and innovation. We're proud to be locally owned and 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, giving every team member a personal stake in delivering exceptional service. With offices in Lafayette, Avon, Kokomo, and Bloomington, we serve our communities with pride, offering 24/7 emergency coverage when it matters most. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. And always, boiler up.
Did you know the Hoosier Lottery is the only lottery named after its people? That means you.
Me?
Yep. And you.
Me?
Yes. And all of you.
Us?
That's right. And we believe all of you could enjoy some play in your day. Even better, when you play Hoosier Lottery games, you support Indiana. Since 1989, you've given back more than $7 billion to good causes across our state.
Nice.
When you think of it like that, there's so much to play for. Hoosier Lottery, champions of play. Must be 18 or older to play. Please play responsibly.
You've worked hard, and you've got what it takes. Purdue Global was built specifically for working adults, so earning a degree you can be proud of is achievable. If you want to start right away, you can. New terms start every month. If you want to go fast, you can. Some of our degrees offer an accelerated Excel track. If you want to go slow, you can. Our advisors can guide you. Whatever you're balancing, Purdue Global is invested in your success. Now is your chance to prove you've got what it takes. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
Keystone Cooperative is centered on delivering the farmer-owned cooperative of the future, starting today. Centered on the valued relationships that have built and grown the cooperative for 100 years. Keystone specializes in refined fuels, seriously local propane, agronomy, grain, animal nutrition, and swine production. We strive to lead, serve, grow, and embrace our cooperative advantage. Keystone Cooperative, centered on you, and proud to fuel the Boilermakers.
On the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield, Boilermaker Basketball is brought to you by Indiana Kitchen Premium Pork Products. Get to know us at indianakitchen.com. Purdue Boilermaker Basketball is on the air. This is the Boilermaker Halftime Show.
Rob Blackman, Bobby Riddell, halftime at Purdue's Mackey Arena. Iowa State, number 10 in the country, leads number 1 ranked Purdue 35-31. This is our halftime report brought to you by Country Financial. Bob Riddell, in the first half, the Boilermakers took 35 shots. Iowa State only took 29. Problem for Purdue, they only made 2 of 10 from the three-point line, and they weren't a whole lot better inside the three-point arc, 11 of 25. If Purdue could get its shooting numbers to what would be a normal game in Boilermaker basketball, Purdue'd be in good shape right now, but that is not the case.
No doubt. It feels like really it is as simple as that, right? Just the poor shooting overall from Purdue. A number of quality looks, just not able to knock them down, and unable to really get a lot of second chance opportunities as well. have 7 offensive rebounds as a whole, but only 4 second chance points. Losing the rebounding margin currently 20-17. They've made up for that by winning the turnover margin 5-9. So it's pretty balanced as far as the possession game goes, but really just Iowa State shooting it just a fraction better than Purdue from the field, and that's why the Cyclones have that small lead here at the half.
Boilermakers were out-rebounded. We haven't seen that, not since Trey Kaufman-Renn came back into the fold. As a matter of fact, since Trey came back, Purdue had been out-rebounding the opposition by 16 a game. But Purdue is out-rebounded in the first half, 20-17. Again, though, the story, Purdue not shooting it well. Now, look, Iowa State's not shooting it well either. Their three-point shooting was just 4 of 11. And remember, they came in as the third-best three-point shooting team in the country. Purdue, fifth best. Neither team able to shoot the ball well from the perimeter, at least in the first 20 minutes. And for the moment, it's Iowa State leading Purdue 35-31. More on the halftime numbers in a moment. This is our Country Financial Halftime Report. Halftime stats presented by Ruoff Home Mortgage when we come back. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
For the past 35 years, your local Subway has been raising money to help provide Christmas to needy children in the greater Lafayette area.
Mike Bauer here with your local Subway and Savvy Sliders. We go out and we buy individual presents for kids in need, host a party for them, as well as offer them a hot meal so that they and their families can come meet Santa and get all the gifts that were selected for them personal. You can donate to the Snowflake Party by visiting any of the local Subway stores.
Fox 16 Lafayette and Z96.5 WAZY are proud to partner with your local Subways.
Lafayette's brand new driving school, Safety Zone Driving Academy, is ready to keep your teens safe. AAA approved with locations in Lafayette, Kokomo, and Monticello. Easy online registration, patient instructors for all skill levels, and a 98% pass rate. International students welcome too. Call us today or visit SafetyZoneDrivingAcademy.com. Located on Schuyler Avenue, Safety Zone Driving Academy, Lafayette's safest road to success.
Whether you compete in the game, cheer from the stands, or tune in from home, life is too short to miss out on the action because of orthopedic pain. Ortho Indy is consistently ranked #1 in Indiana for patient safety in orthopedic care. Their team of experienced physicians and providers are your best move to getting back in the game. Enjoy every play and every moment with Ortho Indy on your side. Learn more about the Lafayette Orthopedic Clinic, an Ortho Indy practice at orthoindy.com.
Tonight, the top 2 teams in the nation collide.
The biggest game of the season.
For the Big Ten Championship on Fox. Julian Sayin leads #1 Ohio State.
This guy is electric.
Against Fernando Mendoza and #2 Indiana.
This is the Big Ten. A game with huge implications.
The Big Ten Championship, sponsored by Discover. Tonight at 6:30 Eastern on Fox.
Purdue men's basketball on Z96.5.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by Purdue University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
Welcome back to today's halftime report, brought to you by Country Financial. I'm Rob Blackman, where 10th-ranked Iowa State leads #1-ranked Purdue 35-31. Let's take a look at the halftime statistics presented by Ruoff Mortgage. Ruoff Mortgage, your local lender, ready to help make your dream home a reality. To start your journey home, visit ruoff.com. That's RUOFF.com. Iowa State in the first half, 14 of 29 shooting, 4 of 11 from 3, 3 of 5 at the foul line, 8 points out of Joshua Jefferson, who only played 12 minutes because he had 2 fouls. Milan Momcilovic added 7 points, 5 for Killian Torre. 20 rebounds for Iowa State, 6 offensively. They turned it over 9 times. That's right at their per-game average. They averaged 9 turnovers a game. They had 3 steals and 5 block shots. Boilermakers 13 of 35. Just 2 of 10 from 3. 3 of 5 at the foul line. Purdue led in scoring by Daniel Jacobson with 8 points. Braden Smith had 7 points, 6 assists, and 2 steals to go with 3 rebounds. Boilermakers had 17 rebounds as a team, turned it over 5 times, had 5 steals and 2 blocks. Before we move further, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Boilermaker basketball from Learfield.
Purdue men's basketball all season long on your home for the Boilermakers. Z96.5 WAZY Lafayette.
Bobby Riddell has a look at the out-of-town scoreboard when we come back to the halftime report, brought to you by Country Financial. Purdue trails 35-31. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization, commercial, industrial, and service repair, we lead the way with quality and innovation. We're proud to be locally owned and 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, giving every team member a personal stake in delivering exceptional service. With offices in Lafayette, Avon, Kokomo, and Bloomington, we serve our communities with pride, offering 24/7 emergency coverage when it matters most. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. And always, boiler up.
Boiler up, farmers. As Purdue dominates the court this year, BW Fusion is helping Indiana farmers dominate their fields. We're farmer first, delivering crop nutrition products and data designed for one thing: doing more with less. Less in, more out. That's not just a tagline. It's how we farm now. So whether you're at Mackey or in the combine, team up with BW Fusion and start growing smarter. Visit bwfusion.com to learn more.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford crew.
It's sales event time, Sam.
Temperatures are dropping, but the deals are just getting hot.
Time for our annual Ford Holiday Gift Guide.
Oh, yeah.
Hard to go wrong with great deals on trucks and SUVs from Ford, America's all-time best-selling auto brand.
Don't forget the first rule of holiday gift giving, Hank.
What's that, Sam?
Always remember to treat yourself, too.
Well said.
Based on Automotive News Almanac historical data and industry-reported sales data from 1909 through 2024 CY.
Boilermaker fans, you have the power to save lives. Did you know that just one organ donor can save 8 lives? And the need for life-saving organ donations is real. There are more than 100,000 people waiting right now. Here at Purdue, we believe in rising to the challenge, on the field, in the classroom, and in our communities. So why not rise to one more? Visit DonateLifeIndiana.org to sign up as an organ donor today. Let saying yes to organ donation be your next giant leap.
Welcome back here to the halftime show. Purdue trailing Iowa State 35-31. Let's take a look at our out-of-town scores from across the country, and we'll focus on men's college basketball top 25 action here today. A pretty good slate of games on this Saturday. One other game in the top 25 currently underway over on Fox. It's also at the half. 7th-ranked Michigan State with a narrow 34-31 lead over 4th-ranked Duke. 6th-ranked Louisville will be meeting 22nd-ranked Indiana in Indianapolis today. Both teams 7-1 on the season. That game will tip at 2:15 p.m. over on CBS. It'll be on TV right after the conclusion of this Purdue and Iowa State matchup. 3rd-ranked Michigan will host Rutgers in Big Ten Conference play. That game tips at 4 p.m. on Big Ten Network. 24th-ranked USC hosts Washington on Big Ten Network at 6 p.m. 25th-ranked Arkansas will host Fresno State at 4 p.m. on the SEC Network Plus. 8th-ranked Houston hosting Florida State at 8 p.m. on Peacock as part of the Houston Hoop Showdown. Another good one here, 13th-ranked Tennessee versus 14th-ranked Illinois at 8 p.m. on ESPN as part of the Music City Madness. And then lastly, 23rd-ranked St. John's will host Ole Miss as part of that game's going to be on Peacock at 8 p.m. We will have second-half action when we return. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
There's more to the game than meets the eye. It takes dedication, determination, and a winning team. Same goes for Purdue's partners at InterVision Advanced Medical Imaging. Utilizing the latest technology, InterVision uses non-invasive imaging to give you and your doctor the answers you need. InterVision, because it's what's on the inside that counts. Your team for imaging, now more affordable than ever. Call and compare today at 447-7447. InterVision is the official imaging center for Purdue Athletics.
Kirby Risk is a family-owned company which has been part of the Lafayette community since 1926. With employees from Tippecanoe County and other surrounding counties, they're consistently ranked as a top workplace. They're currently offering job opportunities in manufacturing and machining. Learn more about exciting career opportunities at kirbyrisk.com/careers. Find your spark and ignite your career today.
Imagine the perfect chicken tender. Crispy, juicy, for lack of a better word, tendery. Now imagine these perfect tenders at Wendy's. 'Cause they are. Wendy's new chicken tenders are here with delicious new dipping sauces like Wendy's Signature, Creamy Ranch, and Honey Barbecue. And they're so good, we even changed our name from Wendy's to Tendies. I believe that's what the kids call manifesting. For Tendies you're gonna know by name, gotta be Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's.
Want to grow your business? Radio sells everywhere. It's the only true mobile medium, reaching customers at home, at work, in the car, and on the go. Unlike other platforms, radio escapes the clutter. Your message gets heard loud and clear. And radio is cost-effective, giving you big results without breaking your budget. Best of all, radio lets you target your audience. Pinpoint your advertising on the Star City radio stations your customers love and connect with them where it matters most. For more information, email me at nick@starcitytv.com. Put the power of radio to work for your business, because radio works.
Purdue men's basketball plays right here on Z96.5 WAZY.
Iowa State will have the ball to start the second half, and Iowa State starts the second half with a lead, 35-31. Rob Blackman, Bobby Riddell, on-site audio engineer Wes Scott, and Brett Otto, our in-studio audio engineer. Purdue starts the second half with the original starting five: Cox and Lawyer, Smith, Clough, and Trey Coffin-Wren. See if Purdue can shoot it a little bit better in the second half here at home. 2 of 10 from 3 in the first half. Purdue in its man-to-man defense, right to left Iowa State here in their cardinal and gold unis. Jefferson coming downhill, stopping on the right block, finding his teammate, and it's a dunk from the left block for Blake Buchanan. What a pass by Jefferson to get Buchanan coming in on the left block and dunking with two hands, and it's a 6-point Iowa State lead.
Oscar Clough tried to block it at the last second with his left hand, and Buchanan just kind of forced it through the rim, through his hand.
And now a foul on Jefferson, his third. Oh, that's a big one. Trey Coffin-Wren caught the ball, right elbow extended, and that was a rip and go. He was going to drive that ball right at Jefferson, and Jefferson's going to have to go to the bench with his third foul. That brings in Nate Heisey.
Wow, that's big. Just a little too handsy there on the perimeter. When you got two fouls, that's dangerous.
TJ Otzelberger can't believe that call was made.
That was a nickel dimer for sure.
Indeed. That one certainly could have gone without being called, but Purdue says we'll take it. 6-point lead. Iowa State, Purdue the ball. We're down to 5 on the shot clock. Boilermakers need to hurry. Lawyer, a floater, tried to bank it in, missed it. Oscar Clough, however, cleans up the mess. From the right side of the bucket, Oscar Clough, an offensive rebound in the bucket. 6 points for Big Oscar, and it's 37-33 Iowa State.
Iowa State loses a little bit of size when they have to pull Jefferson off in place of Heisey. Hopefully Purdue can get on the glass.
Lipsy drove down the middle of the paint, lost the ball, gets it back to Torrey. Now to Heisey driving left baseline. He gives it up to Buchanan, who scores again. A short floater right in front of the bucket for Blake Buchanan. 8 points for the Virginia transfer. He averages 8 a game in the lead, back at 6 for the Cyclones.
Just a case there of a little bit of overhelping by Oscar Clough. I think TKR was fine on Heisey.
Purdue in white. Attacking the bucket to our right. Lawyer 3 on the deep left wing is short. Tipped at it did Clough, but then into the hands of Torrey of Iowa State. Purdue continues to labor from the 3-point line. Lipsy a 3, right wing, good. Taman Lipsy, a triple, 5 points for the All-American for Iowa State. And this is the biggest lead of the game, 42-33 for Iowa State. Big 3 there after Purdue had just missed a 3 with its best 3-point shooter in Fletcher Lawyer. Lawyer, topside feed, caught by Trey Kaufman, ran, lobs it inside to Clough, turned it over. The pass was out of the reach of Clough, out of bounds, baseline right. Purdue turnover gives it back to Iowa State, and Purdue's going to take a timeout. Matt Pater cannot watch any longer. Our broadcast today brought to you by the Progressive Keys to Progress program, providing cars to veterans in need. It's Iowa State 42, Purdue 33. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Whether you're cheering for the Boilermakers or caring for your land, we know you're all in all season long. And Case IH compact and utility tractors are all in too. Mowing, digging, hauling. Our equipment, designed to meet the needs of America's farm fields, makes caring for your home field easier. Your Case IH dealer can show you how our equipment can make this season a winning one. Case IH, built by farmers.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford crew.
It's sales event time, Sam.
Temperatures are dropping, but the deals are just getting hot.
Time for our annual Ford Holiday Gift Guide.
Oh, yeah.
Hard to go wrong with great deals on trucks and SUVs from Ford, America's all-time best-selling auto brand.
Don't forget the first rule of holiday gift giving, Hank.
What's that, Sam?
Always remember to treat yourself, too.
Well said.
Based on Automotive News Almanac historical data and industry-reported sales data from 1909 through 2024 CY.
Boilermaker fans, you have the power to save lives. Did you know that just one organ donor can save 8 lives? And the need for life-saving organ donations is real. There are more than 100,000 people waiting right now. Here at Purdue, we believe in rising to the challenge. On the field, in the classroom, and in our communities. So why not rise to one more? Visit DonateLifeIndiana.org to sign up as an organ donor today. Let saying yes to organ donation be your next giant leap.
Whether you're flying to cheer for the Boilermakers at a game or flying for business, there's a smarter way to travel. United Airlines now deports daily from Purdue University Airport to Chicago O'Hare, connecting you to over 200 destinations worldwide. Skip the drive and stress of departing from a large airport and fly LAF from the new Amelia Earhart Terminal in West Lafayette with easy parking and quick check-in. Fly local, fly LAF. Learn more at purdue.edu/airport.
This is Sasha Stefanovic, and you're listening to Purdue Basketball with Rob Blackman and Bobby Buckets Riddell.
Today's game sponsored by BW Fusion. We know the challenges farmers face. We're here to help you win. Our biological and crop nutrition products are built on data and designed to drive maximum profitability from every acre. BW Fusion, less in, more out. This is how we farm now. Purdue, its biggest deficit of the day, 42-33. Iowa State the ball. 17:58 remains in the game, and Purdue is now 2 of 11 from the three-point line. Iowa State, right to left. Lipsy drives in, got to the bucket, kicked for an open 3 from Momcilovic in the right corner, and now the lead is ballooned to 12. Momcilovic, his second made 3 of the bowl game.
Well, the on-ball defender, Cox, allows the turn down to the ball screen, and it's immediate straight-line drive, and the defense collapses, and that's not the guy you want to leave.
Purdue's got some work to do now, trailing 45-33, and traveling on Fletcher Lawyer. Lipsy was right up inside of his jersey. Left arc. Fletcher pulls the pivot. 17:31 to go in the game. Purdue's 7th turnover. 9 giveaways from Iowa State. And the Cyclones the ball and all the momentum here on the road. Lipsy at the top of the key. Chest pass left wing, Torrey. He works his way into a 3, will shoot the 3 and make it. Now all of a sudden, the second best three-point shooting team in the country can't miss. That would be Iowa State. Torrey a triple, and it's a 15-point Iowa State lead.
Wow, what a disastrous couple minutes here. They've taken the crowd out of the game.
A 3 from Braden Smith is short, right wing, but rebounded C.J. Cox's 8-footer is good. An offensive rebound putback. C.J. Cox stops the bleeding for the moment. Purdue down 48-35. Iowa State the ball.
A huge play there by C.J. getting that rebound and not allowing a transition opportunity for Iowa State.
Lipsy pocket pass to Buchanan to a back-cutting Momcilovic. Left-handed reverse layup good. Milan Momcilovic. Oh, no, that was Heisey. I beg your pardon. Not Momcilovic. 4 points for Heisey. 50-35. 15-point lead, Iowa State. Cyclones averaged 96 a game. They scored 132 Wednesday night at home against Alcorn State. Boy, that Iowa State defense is really ratcheted up now. You can tell they smell blood in the water with a 15-point lead. Shot clock at 7. Catch on the left baseline for Trey Kaufman-Wren to C.J. Cox with a catch-and-shoot three. Good! On triple time. C.J. Cox avoided. Purdue need that one. It's 50-38 Iowa State.
We're just keeping it simple there. Trey Kaufman-Wren invites the double. They had the mismatch. It comes, then he makes a simple pass to C.J. Cox.
Torrey kick in the left corner. Now to Momcilovic. Dribbles in. Shoots left wing. 12 feet. No. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch Purdue baseline. Left. Timeout on the floor. Iowa State 50. Purdue 38 with 15:43 to go in the game. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Despite what some people may believe, local TV news is not dead in Lafayette. Local news lives at your Star City stations. ABC 35 Lafayette, NBC 16 Lafayette, and Fox 16 Lafayette. We have local reporters who live and work right here in the Lafayette area. They're out in the community covering the local news that's important to you and your family. And at Star City News, you'll get the weather forecast for Lafayette, not some community 100 miles away. We are local news.
I'm Pam from St. Anthony Healthcare. For over 30 years, St. Anthony Rehabilitation and Nursing Center has provided the highest quality nursing, clinical care, and specialized therapy. Our committed staff is proud of our home-like environment, compassion, excellence, and employee longevity. It all translates into the best focused short-term care in physical, occupational, and speech therapy services. So when you or someone you know is considering one-on-one specialized therapy, think of St. Anthony Healthcare, where caring is the bottom line.
At Cellular Express, we've sold a lot of smartphones, iPads, and smartwatches over 31 years.
And we've built special relationships with our customers, too.
This is why service after the sale is especially important to us. Don't forget, we're the only locally owned and operated AT&T authorized retail store in central Indiana.
Stop in and see us. Cellular Express, 2122 Veterans Memorial Parkway South.
Then turn at the Wendy's light.
Go Boilers!
Get ready for an unforgettable night.
Fox Monday. Get your fix of fame.
Tonight's celebrities battle it out.
And fortune.
They're desperate for a win and hoping to cash in big.
With all new celebrity showdowns.
I can name that tune in 6 notes. Your face tells me you're lying.
An all-new Celebrity Name That Tune and the season finale of Celebrity Weakest Link.
Hollywood will never be the same.
Monday on Fox.
From the jump ball till the clock hits zeros, Purdue men's basketball is on Z96.5.
Purdue fans win a prize pack with tickets to the Purdue-Michigan State game here at Mackey Arena February 26th. Go to PurdueSports.com/basketballVIP and register by February 17th for a chance to win. Brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and Purdue Athletics. Iowa State leading Purdue 50-38. Iowa State the ball as we resume play. 15:43 to go in the game here at Mackey Arena. And right now, Purdue trailing by 12, knowing it will be an uphill climb against one of the best defenses they'll see all season. Making a 12-point deficit up against these guys feels like making up a 30-point deficit against some teams. Lipsy perimeter left against Purdue's man-to-man defense as Iowa State attacks the bucket to our left. Torrey stopping on the left block, hands to Buchanan. He attacks the right block, spins and shoots over Jacobson and misses. And Daniel Jacobson gets the rebound for the Boilermakers. Here's Braden Smith coming underneath the bucket. No-look pass in the right corner to Jack Benter. Now back out to Braden Smith as he wants to run the offense. Works on Buchanan. Stops. Leans into him. Will throw in the right wing. Caught by Lawyer, and he was fouled by Momcilovic. Lawyer shot faked, and then as he put the ball on the floor, Momcilovic put two hands on him. First foul of the game on Milan Momcilovic, who's on the Julia Serving Award watch list.
Boilers just got to go on a little run of their own here and just get this crowd back into it.
Fletcher Lawyer also on that same list. Braden Smith on the inbound. Baseline right, 15-footer, good. Purdue trails 50-40.
That was a sweet-looking jumper from Braden Smith. Just a simple action where he comes ball side on their out-of-bounds play, catch-and-shoot variety.
Lipsy, right elbow, stops there, gives it Torrey, perimeter left, 2 steps outside of the arc. Jakari Harris guarding him for Purdue. Torrey driving into the teeth of the defense, stopping. Give to Momcilovic, who's on the right baseline, guarded by Lawyer. Momcilovic drove into a double team, shoots a wild baseline floater and made it. Oh, a tough shot for Milan Momcilovic. And it's 52-40 Iowa State.
Oh, man, there's not much more you can do about it if you're Purdue. That's just really unfortunate. An unbelievable shot there by Momcilovic, just fading on the baseline.
Braden Smith will lob for Benter, who catches and makes a layup. Somehow, Jack Benter got behind the defense. No one saw him. A lob and a layup. That's 8 assists for Braden Smith. First scoring for Jack Benter. Purdue trails 52-42. Lipsy, throw it into the left corner. Catch and shoot 3 for Heisey is good. Nate Heisey, a 32% three-point shooter. All of a sudden, Iowa State better than 50% at the three-point line in this game, and they lead 55-42.
It's a huge shot, because that's one of the things Purdue's going to kind of give up.
Braden Smith throws it to Benter, who lobs it up for Jacobson, and a foul was called as the pass was being made. Foul against Buchanan will be his second. By the way, we should mention the second field goal attempt of this game by Daniel Jacobson in the first half. It was a tip put back that he missed. That stopped his streak of consecutive made field goals. 21 made field goals, a school record, before Daniel missed that shot earlier today. That was his second shot attempt of the game. Daniel's at the foul line here with 2 foul shots, a 68% foul shooter. He misses the first off the front of the rim. 8 points in the game for Daniel Jacobson, who wears the white t-shirt under the white uniform. Standing 7'4" from Chicago, Illinois. 13:39 to go in the game. Couple of dribbles for Daniel. Shoots, made the second one. 9 points for Jacobson. Purdue down 55-43. Iowa State to bowl. Lipsy puts the offense into motion. Lobs. Got it. I thought it was a lob pass. It was actually a push shot that goes into the bucket. However, he wanted to do it. It worked. Lipsy, floater, good. 14-point lead, Iowa State. That time, the freshman Omer Meyer was guarding Lipsy, and Lipsy took him to school. He knew the freshman was on him. Braden Smith, skip pass, left side. Jakari Harris fakes a 3, dribbles in. Throws it out high right wing to Braden Smith with a shot clock now at 10. Lipsky on Smith. Now Lipsy gives up his defender. Braden Smith dribbled into traffic, lost it, got it back. Going to have to shoot with 1 on the shot clock and misses from the right baseline, and a foul on Purdue trying to grab a rebound. This one goes against Jack Benter, his second. Oscar Clough into the game. Here comes Trey Kaufman-Wren as well. Jacobson out. Benter out. 12:54 to go. Matt Painter looking for the right combo here. Trailing 57-43.
Purdue going to have to string some stops together if you want to come back in this game. Obviously got to score the rock when you're down, but you got to string some stops.
Can Purdue do just that? Playtod and Nelson both off the bench here for Iowa State. Momcilovic, left baseline, trying to back down. Omer Meyer shoots a fall-away jumper and scores again. Momcilovic is good. 14 in the game for Momcilovic.
He's a problem.
He is a problem.
He's a pro as well.
6'8", the junior. Purdue throws it inside to Trey Kaufman-Wren, double team. Purdue swings it around the perimeter. Left side 3 for Omer Meyer is in and out, no good. Nelson rebounds for Iowa State. 59-43. Cyclones the lead in the ball all the way to the rim. Nelson layup, good. Timeout Purdue. Everything right now going the way of the visiting team, the Iowa State Cyclones. They're up 61-43 with 12:08 remaining in the game. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Franciscan Health is proud to be the official medical provider for Purdue Athletics. Does a sudden sports injury have you on the bench? We can assist. Franciscan Health sports medicine specialists have mastered a team approach to sports injuries. You'll have access to a network of orthopedic professionals, rehabilitation services, and highly advanced technologies and treatments to get you back out on the field. To learn more, visit franciscanhealth.org/sportsmedicine.
Keystone Cooperative understands that your family matters most, which is why safety is our top priority. Our commitment to serving the local community is all about being an active part of the places we call home. By choosing Keystone Seriously Local Propane, you are supporting local communities and helping us make an impact where it matters most, right here at home. Keystone Cooperative, Seriously Local Propane, and proud to back the Boilermakers.
Attention fans, do you want a chance to win tickets to see the Boilermakers take on the Michigan State Spartans on February 26th? Winner gets 2 tickets, hospitality passes, VIP parking, and a signed basketball. All you have to do is register at PurdueSports.com/basketballVIP and register by February 17th for a chance to win this amazing opportunity brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and Purdue Athletics.
We know to contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before every dig. But did you also know spraying a white line around the area you plan to dig means utility flags will only go in that area? Fewer flags in the yard? Easier mowing? Everybody wins.
Everybody except my kid. I don't want to mow the yard.
Everybody except for your kid wins. Contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before picking up a shovel. It's the only way to dig. Learn more at 811.safedigindiana.com.
This is Sam King, and you're listening to Purdue Basketball.
Purdue fans, your new favorite podcast has arrived. Check out For Pete's Sake, presented by Tom Wood Group, the official podcast of Purdue Athletics. With myself and Joey Molinaro as your host. New episodes available on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and Purdue Sports app. Visit PurdueSports.com/podcast to learn more. 61-43, Iowa State leads Purdue. The number 1 team in the country on the ropes here at home against the number 10 team in the country. It's a shot-making game. Purdue is 3 of 14 from 3. Iowa State is 8 of 15 from 3. Purdue the Bull as we come out of the timeout. Purdue has only 1 timeout left, by the way, as Matt Painter's had to use 2 timeouts here in the second half to try to stop the run that Iowa State has put on the Boilermakers. Braden Smith against the man-to-man suffocating D of Iowa State as the ball between the circles wants to use a screen from Oscar Clough. Goes to the right arc, finds Omer Meyer. He dribbles, shoots a floater, 12 feet straight away, no good. Rebounded Trey Kaufman-Wren. His shot, no good, then tipped in. They're going to say offensive basket interference. Trey Kaufman-Wren missed the initial shot. It was hanging on the front of the rim. He jumped up there to try to tap it back in, and we're going to have a challenge. Matt Painter wants to challenge whether or not this should indeed have been called an offensive basket interference. Trey Kaufman-Wren dove in there off the miss from Meyer. Caught it, threw it up to the rim, and it dangled right there on the front of the rim. Started to fall off the front of the rim. Trey jumped back up, tipped at it, put it into the basket. Immediately, the official, Michael Redd, whistled basket interference. Matt Painter disagrees with the call, and we're going to get our first review of this game as the officials will go to the monitor.
How that ball doesn't just roll in initially, though, was unbelievable.
It's like there was a tractor beam that pulled it off of the rim. I don't know how it didn't go in there.
Because it's not like it would have had backspin or anything. You know, he kind of he shot a little push shot with it. Oh, I'm worried that maybe a portion of the ball is going to be considered still in the cylinder. This is going to be an interesting call. And if Purdue loses this, they lose their challenge, lose the timeout.
Well, we're about to find. But I would say this. If you're Matt Painter at this point in the game, you might as well.
Could be a big momentum swing kind of thing if you get it right.
If you're going to burn your challenge, this would be the time because this thing is getting away from you. 18-point lead.
After further review, the ball is on the basket. It's basket interference.
It is basket interference confirmed. Officials took a second look. So that means also Purdue loses its final timeout. So you lose your challenge, you lose your timeout, the one you had left. And you have 11:49 to go in the game, and you're trailing 61-43. Purdue in a world of hurt right here. Iowa State the Bull on the road. And a steal on the inbound. Trey Kaufman-Renn, he's on the floor with it. Gives to Jakari Harris, who lays it into the basket. From the seat of his pants, Trey Kaufman-Renn with an assist.
What a lackadaisical mistake by Iowa State. Braden Smith just snuck in and stole the inbounds pass, and Purdue gets a bucket.
Momcilovic, left arc, dribbling to the left block. Meyer guarding him, shooting a fall-away jumper and missing. Weak side rebound, though, stolen by Trey Kaufman-Renn, and it'll be out of bounds. Last touch, Trey Kaufman-Renn. I say stolen because Plata had it for a moment. Trey Kaufman-Renn reached in and took it away, but in the process of taking it, knocked it out of bounds. Joshua Jefferson subs back in for Iowa State with his 3 fouls. The senior, the transfer from St. Mary's. 11:17 to go. Purdue's down 61-45. Jefferson drives in, left block, shoots, misses. Tipped at it a couple of times and finally pulled out of there by Trey Kaufman-Renn, his 9th rebound of the game. He averages 11 boards a contest. Inside to Clough, and he is fouled by Buchanan. 3 fouls on Buchanan as the ball was being thrown into the perimeter, into the interior. Team foul number 4 on Iowa State. Purdue inbounds baseline right. 11:03 to go.
Yeah, 11:03. Still plenty of time for Purdue to mount a comeback here, but it's going to have to start happening quickly.
Meyer, the inbounder, throws a Trey Kaufman-Renn on the baseline. Out to Jakari Harris, a 3. In and out, no good. Purdue's 3-point shooting continues to be awfully cold. 3 of 15. Lipsy out high to Buchanan. Holds the ball on the right hip. Dribbles once. Momcilovic has it. Pivots at the top of the key. Purdue fans wanted to travel, didn't get it. And now Iowa State with the ball with 13 on the shot clock. Lipsy to Buchanan. Drives in on the right block and banks it home. Blake Buchanan, 10 points. 18-point lead for Iowa State.
Buchanan just using the muscle there on Oscar Clough, driving that left shoulder into Clough to create the space for the hook shot.
Meyer off a screen, left arc from Trey Kaufman-Renn, shoots off the dribble and misses a 3. Long rebound picked up by Jakari Harris of the Boilermakers. Skip pass to Braden Smith. He dribbles in from the right arc and turned it over. Stolen by Jefferson, and then stolen back by Braden Smith and over Meyer. Purdue going left to right. It's a 4-on-2, and Purdue turned it over on a behind-the-back pass from Braden Smith that went out of bounds. Purdue turned it over, got it back, turned it over again. Stoppage in play. Iowa State the ball with 9:59 to play.
Just a case there of maybe playing a little bit too out of control. You know, that's what a deficit like this could do to you, right? It just makes you play a little bit more helter-skelter than you'd like.
Jefferson down low for a Buchanan dunk on a beautiful bounce pass from the right block to the left. And it's a 20-point Iowa State lead with 9:40 to go in the game.
They just carved up Purdue's defense right there, and Jefferson showing off his playmaking ability with the pass.
Braden Smith off a screen from Clough, right wing. They're going to try to trap him on that wing. He throws it left wing to Jakari Harris. Catch and shoot 3, no good. Purdue cannot make a long shot today. 3 of 16 from the triple line. 9:20 to go in the ball game. Torre is on the left corner, dribbling with his right hand. Now left arc thrown to Jefferson. Dribble handoff to Momcilovic. He dribbles in, shoots a floater, scores, and a foul on Oscar Clough to boot. A 22-point lead for Iowa State, and they'll have a chance at an and one with Milan Momcilovic.
Well, this is just kind of one of those perfect storm scenarios in a bad way for Purdue. You combine really poor shooting with going against a really good basketball team in Iowa State who's on a hot shooting second half, and you run into a scenario that you're in now where you're down 22, now 23 points with that made free throw by Momcilovic.
Iowa State has been as good as advertised here this afternoon at Mackey Arena. In the second half, if I have my numbers correct, they've only missed 2 shots, 2 field goals, the entire second half. Purdue cannot say the same. Pluff dribbling between the circles, picks up the dribble. He needs someone to come rescue the ball. Left side to Meyer. We're down at 10 on the shot clock. Lawyer is on the right wing working on Heisey. Dribbling him to the right baseline, shooting a floater, scoring, count the basket, and a foul. Fletcher Lawyer, 5 points and an and one. Purdue's Degree Plus gives students the chance to earn a Bachelor of Science and one from the College of Liberal Arts, both in 4 years. Check out the Liberal Arts Degree Plus and see if and one is right for you. Even that shot there was high degree of difficulty. Yeah. Every shot Purdue has attempted in this second half has felt like it's been guarded well. And when Purdue's had a few cracks at wide open looks, they haven't made them. And there have been few of them. And wouldn't you know it, a missed free throw by Fletcher Lawyer, who had made 26 free throws in a row before that miss. It's been that kind of a day.
It just certainly has. Purdue just can't find the range.
68-47 Iowa State. Here's Momcilovic, a three. Deep right wing, good. His third made three of the game. 71-47 Iowa State with 8:20 remaining.
It's a tough matchup. They got shooters on one end, and then they just make life so difficult, as you said, on the defensive end.
This was a 4-point game at the half. Iowa State led 35-31. Now, second half, at least through the first 12 minutes, it's been all Cyclones. They have come through Mackey Arena like a cyclone here today. Trey Kaufman-Renn will drive, and he'll be fouled as he attempted a right-handed hook shot at the rim. This foul will go against Momcilovic. This feels like last year in Birmingham against Auburn.
It does have that feel. I was also thinking it kind of reminds me of the second half when we played Wisconsin here last year at home.
Well, they couldn't miss a shot.
When they couldn't miss a shot. We just felt like lost on the defensive end as Trey Kaufman-Renn back irons the first free throw for a miss. It just felt that way. Like second half Wisconsin, they were making everything. We couldn't guard them. We couldn't buy a shot. So it kind of reminds me of that. But, yeah, it's also got some similarities to that Auburn game as well.
Trey Kaufman-Renn missed the first, made the second. He's 2 of 4 foul shooting in this game. He has 4 points. Trey, who came in averaging 15 a game. Fletcher Lawyer, who came in averaging 15 a game, has 5. Purdue's down 71-48. Jefferson in the painted area, stopping and pivoting. Tried to throw it to a teammate down low. It was knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Purdue. 7:47 to go in the game. Purdue's down 71-48. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Purdue fans, this season, keep your ride looking as sharp as the Boilermakers. Now, through the end of 2025, Tsunami Express Car Wash is offering your first month of unlimited washes for just $10. With 2 convenient locations in Lafayette and West Lafayette, keeping your car spotless has never been easier. Ride the wave with Tsunami Express Car Wash. Tsunami Express, where clean cars win big.
To our employees of Kirby Risk, we want to extend a heartfelt thank you for your trust, your loyalty, and your unwavering support. You've helped us grow and innovate by machining, assembling, and kitting quality products used around the world. Your contributions have truly made a difference, and we're deeply grateful for the opportunity to serve and collaborate with you. Here's to many more years of success and shared achievements.
For employment opportunities, apply at kirbyrisk.com/careers. Find your spark and ignite your career.
Hey, Boilermaker fans, this is Coach Katie. I want to tell you about Lafayette Regional Rehabilitation Hospital. They were instrumental in helping me recover from a recent stroke. I have made a comeback because of the care I received from their world-class team. They have been in the top 10% of the nation with their outcomes 7 times. If you need inpatient or outpatient rehab after an injury or illness, I recommend Lafayette Regional Rehabilitation Hospital. Remember to always boiler up and hammer down.
Tonight, the top 2 teams in the nation collide.
The biggest game of the season.
For the Big Ten Championship on Fox.
Give it a Heisman Trophy now.
Julian Sayin leads number 1 Ohio State.
This guy is electric.
Against Fernando Mendoza and number 2 Indiana.
This is the Big Ten. A game with huge implications.
The Big Ten Championship, sponsored by Discover, tonight at 6:30 Eastern on Fox.
Every play, every game. Purdue men's basketball on Z96.5.
Iowa State 71, Purdue 48. If you're just joining us, you heard me correct. 71-48 with 7:47 to go in the game. The 2025-26 Purdue basketball season presented by Purdue Global, Purdue's online university for working adults. Indiana Pacer and Iowa State star Tyrese Halliburton is here today, cheering on his Iowa State Cyclones. Sold out Mackey Arena crowd. A few have headed for the exits because the second half, it's been all Iowa State. Iowa State in the second half is 5 of 5 from the three-point line. They're 15 of 19 field goal opportunities in the second half. Purdue in the second half is 1 of 6 from 3, 7 of 17 field goal wise. Iowa State, the Balls were back to action. They have 10 on the shot clock, attacking the basket to our left. Jefferson drives in from the right wing and spins to the right elbow. Stops, gives it to Torrey for a three on the left wing. It's no good. That's their first missed three of the second half, but Iowa State gets the rebound. Oh, you finally get them to miss, but you can't corral the defensive board, and Iowa State gets a reload. Buchanan hustled it down in the right corner. Heisey wants to drive, kicking the left wing for a three for Jefferson, and it is good. Third made three of the game for Joshua Jefferson. Purdue had a chance on a missed three, but couldn't get a defensive board, and it comes back to haunt.
Rob, this Iowa State offense in the second half is like a 1.9 points per possession. A 1.2 is really good, and they're 1.9. They're just thriving.
Cox fakes the three on the left arc, now dribbles left corner. Inside it goes to Oscar Clough. He'll spin on Buchanan, shoot and score. A lot of contact, no call, but the bucket is good. 8 points for Oscar Clough. 6:46 remaining and a 24-point lead for Iowa State. This building was on edge when the game started, but I give credit to the Cyclones. They sucked the energy right out of the building here in the second half. Jefferson faking a three from straight away, dribbling in, giving it up to Torrey on the right block. Swinging out to Heisey. Heisey dribbles in and kicks to Torrey in the right corner. Torrey will drive, stop, shoot with his left hand and miss. And a long rebound into the hands of Purdue's Braden Smith. He wants to hurry it up the floor, left to right, and a ball was knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Iowa State's Nate Heisey. No, last touch by Purdue. I thought Heisey touched it last. I was incorrect. That's a turnover that gives the ball back to Iowa State.
Fletcher talking to Kelly Pfeiffer. I agree with him. I thought Braden Smith just completely got fouled at the start of that transition break. Torrey just bodies him. Braden gets completely dislodged, and it just made the whole transition opportunity, go off the mark. And Kelly Pfeiffer not agreeing with Fletch.
Momcilovic faking a three right arc, now dribbling into the paint, stopping, leaning, shooting, and missing. Weak side rebound, bouted around a couple of times, finally grabbed by Oscar Clough, and that's team foul number 7 against Iowa State.
This is the first time, Rob, that I think we've seen Jacobson and Clough play together on the floor at the same time for Purdue.
Foul was on Torrey, I believe, his third. And this is a 1-and-1 for Oscar Clough, who this season is an 83% foul shooter. Iowa State 74, Purdue 50 with 5:54 remaining. Clough dribbling twice, free throw line right and missing. Got his own rebound though at the foul line. The ball came all the way back out to him, so Purdue gets a reload here. Lawyer tried to force up a bad three, trying to draw the contact from Torrey. The official didn't bite it, and it ends up being an air ball out of bounds, baseline right. Fletcher's frustrated. You can see it in his eyes. Trey Copeland-Wren frustrated. You can see it in his eyes. Iowa State, they're all smiles ear to ear. Jefferson driving in, attacking. Jacobson missed the shot. Picked up off the floor underneath the bucket by C.J. Cox. 5:28 to go, and Purdue's down 74-50. C.J., 14-foot right elbow. He missed. Tipped out to Braden Smith, however, by Oscar Clough. Purdue gets a fresh 20 on the shot clock. Braden Smith fakes a three on the right arc, picks up the dribble. Left arc to Lawyer. Lawyer working here on Momcilovic. Stops, throws it into Clough. Spins and scores with a right-handed hook shot. 10 points for Oscar Clough. Purdue down 74-52.
Good possession there, getting the ball deep to Clough, but at this point, unfortunately, just feels a little too late.
Plata to Jefferson, and he was fouled by Clough at the foul line. Working his way downhill on a left-handed drive. That 4 on Clough or 3? I'll have to double check my numbers.
This is fourth, yep.
Fourth. Yep. Liam Murphy plays for the first time today for Purdue, the 6'8", 60-year senior from Staten Island. He's back healthy again, now playing. Played at Rutgers on Tuesday. Torrey, a 3 left corner, good. Give the assist to Taman Lipsey. Boy, Torrey is a good player.
Yeah, he's a really good-looking player. Just a freshman, too.
From Pommier, France.
Kind of a funky little set shot from 3, but it goes in when he's open, and he's a super athlete as well.
77-52, 25-point lead for Iowa State. Now Torrey steals the ball and goes to the other end for a layup. Kylian Torrey from Pommier, France. What I was trying to say a moment ago, has 13 points after the pick 6. He has 5 rebounds as well, and now it's 79-52, Iowa State clobbering the Boilermakers here at Mackey Arena. Braden Smith is fouled by Torrey, and this will be an and 1 opportunity. He got to the rim, shot fake Torrey. He took the bait, 4 fouls on Torrey. 2 points for Braden Smith. Timeout on the floor. This is Boilermaker basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Hi, it's Matt Painter, men's basketball coach at Purdue University. I'm proud to be a graduate of the College of Liberal Arts, which continues to innovate with programs like Cornerstone, Degree in 3, and Degree Plus. What I learned in my classes serves me every day. The College of Liberal Arts prepares all Purdue students to think broadly and lead boldly, values that mean a lot to me. I'm grateful for the education I received in the College of Liberal Arts. I encourage you to check out the College of Liberal Arts at Purdue to see where your degree can take you.
At Electric Plus, our mission is simple: to be the best electrical contractor in Indiana. From new construction to modernization, commercial, industrial, and service repair, we lead the way with quality and innovation. We're proud to be locally owned and 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, giving every team member a personal stake in delivering exceptional service. With offices in Lafayette, Avon, Kokomo, and Bloomington, we serve our communities with pride, offering 24/7 emergency coverage when it matters most. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. And always, boiler up.
Whether you're flying to cheer for the Boilermakers at a game or flying for business, there's a smarter way to travel. United Airlines now deports daily from Purdue University Airport to Chicago O'Hare, connecting you to over 200 destinations worldwide. Skip the drive and stress of departing from a large airport and fly LAS from the new Amelia Earhart Terminal in West Lafayette with easy parking and quick check-in. Fly local, fly LAS. Learn more at purdue.edu/airport.
Boiler up, farmers. As Purdue dominates the court this year, BW Fusion is helping Indiana farmers dominate their fields. We're farmer first, delivering crop nutrition products and data designed for one thing: doing more with less. Less in, more out. That's not just a tagline. It's how we farm now. So whether you're at Mackey or in the Combine, team up with BW Fusion and start growing smarter. Visit bwfusion.com to learn more.
Listen to all things college sports, including live games and talk on SiriusXM College Sports Radio, Channel 84, and streaming on the SiriusXM app. Indiana Pacers head coach Rick Carlisle is in the building tonight. Maybe he likes Momcilovic enough that they'll draft him, and he won't be around for his senior season when Purdue's in Ames next year to play Iowa State. Man, is this guy good.
Man, based on what I've seen today, you're not going to be seeing Taman Lipsey, Joshua Jefferson, or Momcilovic, Milan, playing for this Iowa State Cyclone team next year, because those first two guys are seniors, and I think Momcilovic is going to be off to the NBA draft.
He's been impressive. 20 points for Momcilovic. 13 for Torrey, who's been good. At the foul line for an and one here will be Braden Smith. Purdue's Degree Plus gives students the chance to earn a Bachelor of Science and one from the College of Liberal Arts, both in 4 years. Check out the Liberal Arts Degree Plus. See if and one is right for you. Bending the knee, shooting foul line right, and missing. Boy, Purdue's foul shooting has been awful today. Purdue's three-point shooting has been awful today. It has just not been a good shooting day for Purdue. Purdue is 5 of 12 from the foul line. 5 of 12. And here's a foul on Jefferson. He was trying to back down Benter, and Jefferson called for his fourth foul. Jefferson's been in foul trouble most of the day, but it hasn't mattered. They've been able to play without their all-conference player in Jefferson.
Isn't that wild? If you would have told me they're going to deal with major foul trouble issues with Jefferson, I would have really liked Purdue's chances.
Oh, yeah.
Not so much.
3:30 remains in the game. Purdue's down by 25 points. 3 on the way, left corner. Even Murphy's missing threes. Liam Murphy. When he's missing threes, you know you're having a bad shooting day. Rebounded by Iowa State as we're down to 3:20 to go in the game. Purdue will suffer its first loss of the season here on the first Saturday in December, and Jefferson was trying to drive to the bucket, lost the ball as it was stripped from him by Jack Benter. But Iowa State will keep the ball baseline left. Jakari Harris subs in for C.J. Cox with 3:13 remaining. Baseline left, it's Taman Lipsey, the point guard, inbounding for Iowa State. They'll move to 9-0 and certainly move up from their number 10 ranking. Momcilovic to Lipsey between the circles, guarded by Daniel Jacobson. Wants to drive, kick in the corner. Jefferson 3, that's the right corner, long, but rebounded by Buchanan of Iowa State. Deep 3, Momcilovic, left wing, no good, but rebounded by Jefferson in the right corner. 2 offensive rebounds on missed threes for Iowa State. And their head coach, T.J. Otzelberger, says, pull it out and let's burn some time. 10 on the shot clock, 2:42 on the game clock. Lipsey, fall away, banker, good, 12 feet left arc. Lipsey has 9 points. It's 81-54. Man, I did not see this coming.
I did not either. No doubt. I wouldn't have been surprised if Iowa State came in here and win, but to blow out Purdue on their home floor is stunning.
Absolutely stunning. We'll have to check the record books when the last time Purdue lost this badly at home to any team, conference or non-conference. Jakari Harris throws up a wild shot that misses, but it's picked up by Benter. Now in the right corner, Liam Murphy catch and shoot 3. There you go, Liam. Liam Murphy is now 6 of 12 this year from the three-point line with that make. And it's 81-57 Iowa State. We're down to 1:55 to go in the game.
Such a quick trigger from Liam Murphy, too. The catch and shoot ability, the quick release. He's definitely a weapon for Purdue. You know, obviously not going to matter today, but it's going to be interesting to see, you know, what his role, how his role develops throughout the season.
Heisey a 3 on the deep left arc is no good. Daniel Jacobson had it, lost it, then Benter picked it up for Purdue. Braden Smith wants to push the tempo left to right. Lobs for Jacobson at the rim, and he was fouled from behind, and that's going to be a flagrant. Looks like they're going to call flagrant on Jefferson. It would have been his 5th foul anyway, so he would have been exiting the game regardless. But as Jacobson was trying to dunk the ball at the front of the rim, Jefferson is fouled out, and I believe this will be 2 foul shots in the ball with 1:28 remaining. The trail official, Jeffrey Anderson, is who whistled for the flagrant. 2 shots in the ball, and Jeffrey Anderson says, we're not even going to look at the monitor on this one. I've made up my mind. And look, it's 81-57, by the way, with 1:28 to go, so maybe not all bad that we just move along. Here's 2 free throws coming for Jacobson. Daniel, 9 points in a game, and misses the first foul shot off the back iron. Boy, Purdue's foul shooting. Woo. Now 5 of 13. That's 38%. There, Daniel made that one. 10 points for Daniel. Purdue's three-point shooting was 4 of 18. 22% from 3, 38% from the foul line against a top 10 ranked team. That is not going to cut it. Benter, right baseline, knocked away from him and stolen. The Boilermakers' 14th turnover. Iowa State with 12. Remember, Iowa State had those early turnovers and really settled in nicely. Now just 12 turnovers for the game for Iowa State. Purdue at 14. Purdue came in averaging 9 a game. 9.5 to be exact. Iowa State just setting on the ball now with 62 seconds to go and leading 81-58. Buchanan down low. Heisey kick it out for a Momcilovic three. At the end of the shot clock, no good. Rebounded Purdue's Jack Benter. And we're under a minute remaining. Purdue trailing 81-58. Purdue will lose its first game of the year. And what do we have? A palming on Omer Meyer. It's been that kind of a day, Purdue fans. Omer wasn't even closely guarded, and he lost control of the ball and turned it over. We're down to 40 seconds remaining. Iowa State moves to 9-0. Purdue falls to 8-1 and now gets back into conference play to the Boilermakers on Wednesday night against Minnesota. Iowa State fans in the building rising to their feet. There aren't many of them, but there are enough of them to make some noise here. Heisey driving in, tried to give it to his teammate. It's going to be a Buchanan fall-away jumper from the left wing that misses. Liam Murphy rebounds to Jakari Harris. We're down to 5 seconds to go in the game. I don't think Purdue will even attempt a shot. They will not. This game is gone final. All Iowa State today, and I mean all Iowa State, especially in the final 20 minutes. It was 35-31. Iowa State led by 4 at the half. Iowa State ends up winning 81-58, the final. The second 20 dominated by the Iowa State Cyclones. Our First Merchants postgame begins when we come back. It includes a visit with Coach Matt Painter, a look at the final statistics, and a look at the next game on that Purdue schedule. Purdue's first loss of the year comes at the hand of the Iowa State Cyclones, 81-58. This is Boilermaker Basketball on the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey, Boilermaker fans, it's college basketball season, and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Alley-Oops. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the courtside action this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Purdue basketball games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the Purdue Boilermakers. Let's go, Boilermakers! SeatGeek.
We know to contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before every dig. But did you also know spraying a white line around the area you plan to dig means utility flags will only go in that area? Fewer flags in the yard? Easier mowing? Everybody wins.
Everybody except my kid. I don't want to mow the yard.
Everybody except for your kid wins. Contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before picking up the shovel. It's the only way to dig. Learn more at 811.safedigindiana.com.
Keystone Cooperative is centered on delivering the farmer-owned cooperative of the future, starting today. Centered on the valued relationships that have built and grown the cooperative for 100 years, Keystone specializes in refined fuels, seriously local propane, agronomy, grain, animal nutrition, and swine production. We strive to lead, serve, grow, and embrace our cooperative advantage. Keystone Cooperative, centered on you and proud to fuel the Boilermakers.
At Purdue University, we're providing solutions from West Lafayette, Indianapolis, and across the globe as one of U.S. News and World Report's top 10 most innovative schools. Together, we're in the persistent pursuit of the next giant leap, like building the business school of the future, advancing our leadership in computing and AI, and addressing complex challenges by improving health outcomes for all living things. Learn more at purdue.edu/newsroom.
On the Purdue Global Sports Network from Learfield. Ready for the Case IH recap? Whether it's on the court or in your fields, having the right tools makes all the difference. Own your turf with Case IH at caseih.com. Purdue basketball is brought to you in part by Purdue Federal Credit Union, the official credit union for Purdue fans. And by your Central Indiana Ford dealers are a proud sponsor of Purdue basketball. Visit your local Central Indiana Ford dealer today. Now, back to courtside.
If Iowa State allows 59 points or less, they've won 31 straight in a row coming into Mackey Arena today. Now you can make it 32 in a row because Purdue scores just 58 in this game this afternoon. Purdue came in averaging 88 a game.